Oh, give me 1 second. I gotta blow my nose because I'm just fucking. I am shit on a storm. How do we get going? Alright. I'm here, chat. Sup? What's going on? Hello, hello. I gotta put this back over. Do this. Do this. Do this. What's this? Do this. Cool. Alright. Sorry, I just had to finish setting something up. Sup, YouTube, is your filing on in? We demand Gus. He's around here somewhere. Yeah, I'd be never. I did. Actually, do I own my stuff for this? I do. Shouldn't the new season stuff be coming, like, soon? Right? I haven't finished the battle pass yet. I'm doing it literally right now. Don't worry. Don't worry. I'm doing it right now. Yeah, that's everything. Right? Yep, all done. I'm 100 units back. Oh yeah, because I turned it up for dispatch yesterday. My bad. That should be better now. What we got here? Oh, these? Dude, I have so many things I have to claim. Holy shit. How's this looking? Whoops. Shake. Move forward 1. Speaking of dispatch, you got a little cooked on the first part of episode 3. No, I didn't though. I was reading a little bit about it. It's supposed to happen, but you can kind of prevent it if you know all of the synergy combos so they won't sabotage each other. How the fuck was I supposed to know those unless you've already played the game?
Long time Max. Haven't watched
King in 16 months.
Cause I became a father, but love tuning in when I
Yo.
can. Keep up the good vibes. You're
Thank
a
you.
great content creator.
Appreciate it, 16 months. Much love, dude. Hey, I hope that's been going well. It's still dispatch? Wait, what? Did it not get changed over? Oh, it didn't get changed over. Why the fuck didn't it get changed over? Oh, that's annoying. Good catch.
Great streams and videos. Congrats on the house. Back to learn.
I thought I hit save on it, but I guess I didn't hit save. Oh well. Alright, it should be fixed now. Good catch. What else? I did that. Is this one? Okay, almost done with this one as well. Got my bonus. All right, everything else is coming along pretty good, I think. Now what's over here? Oh, I gotta just get all these. Done. Nice. Cool. Oh, man. When is my birthday? April. It's in April. So, here's what I'm kind of thinking for today, by the way. Well, first off...
Oh, they do not look happy.
What did I just get linked? Is that new skin that just got shown off or something? Hold on, let me look. What's this? The Immortal Beast rises. Hoduo, the immortal beast of the Undercity, finds and saves all of those that are lost with its feral ferocity. Unleash Fury of Wolverine Dog Brother X costume on November 6th. What is this? Wait, November 6th? It's 2 days from now. Ooh. Jesus, it's loud. I'll tell you what, Wolverine has never had a miss on his skins. Not a single one. Every single Wolverine skin is a fucking hit. Every time. Without fail. Okay. What was I gonna say? You're not the Battle Pass one? The Phoenix one?
Double KO. That's 3. Wow.
I think it's low key butt. I didn't think it was that bad.
5. That's amazing. 6 in a row. Way to go.
I think if you're comparing it to all the other ones, it's probably the worst one. I don't know if I'd say it's butt though. Butt seems harsh. By the way, chat, remember when we were playing Star-Lord the other day? And I was like learning Star-Lord? Dude, I didn't know that you had to hold shift to go upwards in the E. I was just doing this and just fucking jumping. And I was like, damn, I keep getting fucking rolled. What am I doing wrong? You have to hold shift. Oh, okay. Wait, what? Wait, why didn't it work that time? Wait, hold on. Oh, because I think I have to start higher up. I think that's what it is, right? Oh, you had to hold. Okay, I got it. Yeah, I was just bouncing around doing nothing.
That's 3.
In your face, loser.
Let's see. You know what I do want to do though is I want to play more Arc Raiders today. I'm spectating Pro, you didn't see the meter go down. Well, I wasn't paying attention to the meter going down, to be honest with you. Because like flight resource is like not really much of a problem to manage for like people that actually like play a lot of the character. So I just assume that they're probably using it right. And plus they also do like the same bounce tech stuff. Isn't it based on where you're looking? Well, no, I can move around in the air like that by holding shift. Otherwise you just plop to the ground and then you just spam jump and just bump up and down a little bit. Variety streamer doesn't know how to play Rivals? No, I know. Actually, you know what's funny? I know what I noticed yesterday looking back at stream. I think on Twitch I was like slightly less people were here for Dispatch than Overwatch. Not by like much, but like slightly less. But on YouTube it was like double or triple the size of normal. And I'm like, damn dude, like back in the day, like years ago, I used to be afraid to stream other games because like anytime I streamed other games, like people would all leave and be like, yeah, no, I'm only here for this one thing. And like, that is absolutely not the case anymore. If anything, it's the opposite, you know?
Would you want them to add, and what role would you want them to be?
I'm not the person to ask on like specific characters. I think support players just need like 2 or 3 characters ASAP though. AZ, thank you for 13 months. Appreciated. Yippee! But it's fun. It's been a good time. Honestly, for you guys that are talking about the trailer, though, you would expect the trailer to be, like, fucking soon, right? Because isn't the new season supposed to be, like, now? You know?
Oh, they do not look happy.
That's 3. Wow, 4 in a row.
Wait, for real? Our 9 or 10 people compared to the 15 plus for others is sad? Wait, what are you talking about? Oh, for support players. Yeah. 100%. New season is next week. So, am I crazy for thinking the trailer should be today then?
That's 3. Wow, 4 in
Right?
a row.
Who's the man? Oh, sweet move.
It's probably today or tomorrow at some point. That's what I would think. What's wrong with the game at this point? Nothing. Nothing's wrong with the game. At all. You know what's actually funny? After playing a little bit of Overwatch yesterday, I really kind of like... Well, actually, to be fair, 6v6 I think is a little different. But, you know, Rivals might be harder to solo carry, like, to have more individual impact than Rivals at the highest level. Or sorry, Rivals might be harder to solo carry / have individual impact at the highest level than Overwatch. It's actually very interesting. Like if you pop off in Overwatch, like you can actually roll a game. In Rivals, it doesn't feel that way. It's actually very interesting.
I knew that would work.
But I mean, I don't think there's anything wrong with it at the moment. I think there's like underlying fundamental issues that people don't like, right? Like for example, endless support ults, triple support. They don't like getting games where, you know, teammates are giving up right away, throwing toxicity, supports not have enough of the role. DPS seems like it's the highest favored role / most loved. There's definitely issues, but like a lot of that stuff's probably gonna take time. You know what I mean? I will say though, did you guys catch last night that Sentinels left Rivals?
Face, loser.
The players or the sponsor? Sentinels, the organization, left. Alright, you didn't see? Hold on, I'll show you real quick. Armor, you just retweeted it. Look at this. Today we are announcing that we'll be pausing our operations in Marvel Rivals. We couldn't be prouder of what we accomplished in the last year together. We built something special, leaving our mark on the early history of the game. If and when NetEase rolls out a program with team incentives, we would revisit the decision. All of our players are now free to explore new opportunities, and we wish each of them nothing but success in whatever comes next. So, normally in esports, teams find out about what the next season is going to look like way in fucking advance of everyone else, which means that if you didn't catch the live broadcast the other day of the finals, they said that in the next week or two, we'll hear about like the future of Rivals esports stuff. And I saw a lot of people that were like in the scene basically saying like, oh, next year's going to be exciting. So there will be a next season, it seems. But that sentence at the end of if NetEase rolls out a program with team incentives, we would revisit the decision, means that probably NetEase has probably pulled back a lot of their big money that they were dropping into it. At the beginning of Rivals coming out, I know this. I didn't sign any NDAs or anything like that. No one can come for my cheeks. I know that teams were getting paid big money to be a part of the game. Like if they wanted to get into the scene, like Rivals would basically give them a little bit of like a little bump. So much so that there were orgs that actually wanted to potentially make streamer teams, because streamer teams are very valuable, not just to like win things, but just like marketing and just like, like if you ever watched a lot of like the pro esports orgs, like no offense to most players, but like if they have the on-screen personality of a wet paper towel, and unfortunately that's what gets people's attention more than anything. In almost all sports, yeah, if you're really fucking good, people love you, but you have to be like literally the best of the best. You could be average with a great personality and people will love you just as much as they'll probably love the guy who's insane. So I actually got approached a couple. I got soft offers, and then some of my other friends also got soft offers. But the numbers were so low that it was just like really didn't make sense, and just kind of seemed like a lot of the orgs that were potentially thinking about stepping in just wanted to cash that paycheck on the backs of personalities that were kind of already established. That said, though, Rivals has seemed like a game that is open to supporting its scene in a lot of ways. And I mean, doing a $3 million tournament right out the gate, I think should be proof of that. Although I wouldn't be surprised with Rivals quote unquote fall off, even though it really hasn't like fallen off completely. Like it just went from cultural phenomenon that everyone was playing to not playing. It still averages somewhere between like 80 to 120,000 players a day on Steam alone, which is pretty damn good. And I think this game is probably one of those games that's probably really popular on console because it's a more casual type of game. But a lot of people, once something is super popular, like amazingly popular, a lot of people like to have the personality of, oh, fuck that super popular thing, right? But then as like people stop liking the super popular thing, if it wanes in popularity, they actually end up joining that, oh, fuck them type of side. And then Rivals, of course, actually has some issues. Like it does have like some core issues, although they do appear to be working on it. That said, though, I'm a little I don't know if I'd say the word is worried, but a little more interested that this is like arguably the fan favorite team for a lot of players or for a lot of people. They just had a lot of nice personalities. Obviously, Aramori being probably like their most well-known, although definitely they had a little bit of a poor performance in the most recent tournament. Actually, what's funny, now that if I think back to it, when I was playing Nightmare 4 with Aramori and SK and Reinho, and she like said, she like accidentally let slip that she wasn't, like Sentinels wasn't a thing. And I remember we were all like, wait, what? And she was like, oh, no, it's still a thing. Like, she like played it off as like, oh, like she meant just like for now, like we're not scrimming or anything. And we're like, oh, okay. It's hard. She might have accidentally actually let it slip, because she ended up tweeting too. I was like, well, now you all finally know. Sentinels has been my home for this past year, and I will never ever forget the amount of love and support from the community. What was that? Hold on, I gotta answer this phone call real quick. One sec. Sorry, my carpet's coming today. That was the furniture store saying that they're going to be delivering it today. So, Man Kim Paula, thank you for 3 months. Appreciate it. Thank you. Sorry, let me pick back up. I've never experienced anything like that in my whole life. The org treated me like family, and because of that, I'll have memories that'll last an entire lifetime. My heart truly breaks with Sen's decision to leave Marvel Rival Esports, but truthfully, I cannot blame them. The scene is essentially a money sink until any sort of monetary incentive is added for teams. Hopefully, NetEase will drop some new info soon. I like Aramori a lot. I knew her a little bit in Overwatch, not that well. I actually bumped into her one time at Patriot Place with her now husband Crimzo with Emong. I do have to disagree with her slightly on this one. The reason why Rivals is going to be is a money sink right now is because two things. One, the esports bubble has fucking popped. And two, quite frankly, in a super casual game, your average casual player hates esports players. Like, they think that they're super sweat. Like, the internet culture has kind of shifted in the last few years, where like being good in like video games used to be kind of cool. It went from being like turbo nerd shit to like everyone got into video games and the people who were really good were really cool. And then after enough time passed, like those people got so good that people got annoyed playing against them. And then also like, you know, just the culture of like, you have to be good or you're shit. It kind of flipped back where it's like, nah, now fuck you. You're kind of like nerds and annoying. And so actually, I think that the hyper casual players' opinion of esports is they'd rather it just didn't exist. And they think that their game, quote unquote, will revolve around it. Now, that said, the reason why that's a problem is so that means the only people that are going to be interested in your esport are the competitive / hyper competitive players, like that are super interested in grinding and learning and getting better. And Rivals isn't that player base currently, and is not really going in that direction. And third off, unfortunately, the marketing for Rivals esports has not been phenomenal. That said, I can't say they haven't done everything they can so far. They've tried to work with other streamers, like stream a lot of esports stuff, but they also need to just like invest in their own community a little bit more. How do they do that? Well, that's a tough one, because like I was saying before, most of the players who play in esports games have the personality of a wet paper towel. And if they don't have the personality of a wet paper towel, there's actually a really darker side, where like there's a reason why you don't hear comms all the time on broadcast, or you don't hear comms all the time like from matches and stuff like that. It's like people say stupid shit, you know, and people don't want to hear them saying stupid shit. You know, there's already discourse online over Citadel apparently was one of the most shit-talking teams, and like was shit-talking every team in the scene, and then they lost at LAN to FlyQuest, who then Spark Chief did the choke emote on stage back to them, and it has just been like getting tons of backlash by like, you know, the very small Rivals esports scene that exists, but basically like, oh, fuck that guy, because then he went on to lose and cried on stage, so people called them CryQuest. So here's the problem, right? Why would you want to be a outgoing personality in esports? You know, every scene needs a villain. Every scene needs a hero. You need people on both sides to kind of like drum up some emotion. When people are so harshly aggressive towards a lot of those people, the only thing that I can think of is there has to be a benefit to them, right? Like they have a stream following. They have like, you know, they kind of build a career beyond just being that player, right? That's like the incentive. And how does Rivals make players do that? I don't think they can. And it wasn't in team's best interest to do that either, because some people say like, oh, they need PR training. They need to be better on camera. Well, unfortunately, it's actually in their best interest to keep most of their players like emotionless paper towels, because that means they're not worth as much money. I'll give you an example. If you have an esports player that... Oh, my Rivals is timing on the background. I'm just going to close it for the moment. If you have an esports player who has no stream, no following, whatever, but is good at the game, and you have another guy who's both the same level of player, but they have a big stream with like 2,000, 3,000, 4,000 viewers every day, and a lot of people that are like huge fans of them that show up to every event or follow your streams and follow your matches just to watch that one guy play, who do you think's worth more money? I'll tell you what, you all know the answer, and it's by a fucking country mile. Who's worth more. So it's actually in their best interest to keep them not worth a lot. Just want to finish off the tweet really quick. I've received a lovely offer from Sentinels to continue to have a home with them, even with their departure from Rival Esports. I have a month or so to decide, and I'll be trying with all other teams as a free agent in that time. Again, I can't thank the Sentinels community enough for all love and support. I am so proud to have been a part of your family. Thanks so much for cheering me. Sen City forever. My hope for Armoria is she keeps being a pro, but she should definitely potentially lean into that opportunity of streaming more often. I don't know if you really should sign to the org though. Like, if in my own personal opinion, I know the money's probably nice, but like if this ever makes it back to her, yo, real talk, they're probably not paying you what you're worth. Real talk. I have worked under an org before, and they were very good to me. They were very, very great people. They were great people. They did a lot of good for me. But I realized after leaving and having like, you know, my eyes opened up to more of the scene and having representation and all that stuff, like I wasn't getting close to what I was actually worth, and they were making a lot more off me than I was ever bringing in for them. So, you know, continuing to be a pro, growing your career, and also growing your own personal brand would probably be what I would tell her. That said, though, I'm not sure where esports can even go. You know, like outside of like League of Legends, Valorant, CS right now, and then like more established ones like Dota. Hell, even Fortnite, I think, fell off quite a bit. I mean, they're probably trying to bring it back, but like, God, it's not what it used to be. Like, you used to see Fortnite esports for everywhere. I don't see it anywhere anymore, personally, and it's not like any of my channels have changed. So, what do? And also, the only money that's ever in esports at the moment are either gambling or Saudi money. So it's like, where's the money going to come from, right? The only other option is in-game support, which is like NetEase or Rivals basically saying, hey, you know, we'll give you skins in the game, and then if people buy those skins, we'll give you a percentage of that, go straight to you. And obviously that cuts into their own profits. So it's like, you know, if Rivals is already scared at potentially they've already like lost a big chunk of its player base this year quite quickly, they might not be as willing to give a piece of the pie out to these other teams that, you know, only really came in because they got a big monetary value in the beginning. Esports is so bad getting money, they all crash. Well, okay, your demographic, like, okay, let's talk from a business perspective for a second. If you are a professional, right? When you make a business or you make a product, right? What do you have to think about? The customer. Who is your customer? Who is your potential customer, right? Also, I'm loading back into Rivals right now. That's why I'm in full screen. Your potential customer is who you're marketing your product to, right? The potential customer in Rivals Esports is hyper casuals, because that's your player base, right? Most of them, or sorry, not all of them are hyper casuals, but basically like the general Rivals player base, which is mostly casual. You also have, of that player base, people that are probably want to be really good at the game / want to pursue potentially being an esports professional in their future. So a lot of those are teenagers or really young college-age adults who have a lot of time on their hand to play the game. What do all of those people have in common? I'll answer you the question. They're broke. They're quite frankly broke. They have time, not money. And so teenagers don't have all this money to spend. Young college-aged adults don't have all this money to spend. And so, like, where do you go, right? We had this problem when I worked in Overwatch League with ticket prices for events, and that we couldn't charge enough to make it worth. Like, it wasn't even possible. We'd be so far behind money-wise, as like every event was like a huge net loss, right? So where does esports even make money? They can only make money really on branding rights on the main broadcast. Granted, I think Twitch is trying a new system where you can like co-stream along, and they could sponsor a co-streamer and then do ads through that co-streamer maybe, potentially, and that would be a way to do ads on the broadcast, like on its own side, I guess. But even that isn't great.
Just finished watching your Pokemon Z VODs. Loved your sea love for Heracross.
Oh, yo, thank you for the 8
Sending
months.
Good vibes your way. Red heart emoji.
Thank you for the 8 months. Appreciate it, I did. Some games have tried putting actual ads in the game. Like for example, there was one in Overwatch where they put a big Butterfingers ad in the game on a wall. They basically just rendered it in like on the broadcast, like a graphic that like, yep, this wall has Butterfingers ad on it, right? I don't know how difficult that is to do. It's probably kind of difficult to do, but like, how do you monetize it? You know, that's a hard thing to ask. And then it's like, well, even through advertisements, like, why should an advertiser work with you, right? Who's your demographic? Oh yeah, it's all kids again, / teenagers / young adults who have no money. you know? So it is what it is. Why is esport not run financially like football/soccer? What do you mean?
Oh, they do
Well, like
not look
football and
happy.
soccer can make big money off of TV rights, brand deals, ticket sales. Although ticket sales, and a lot of times, are like isn't that crazy. But like sometimes they are, depending on like if they own the stadium or not, and how long they've had the stadium, and how much money they owe on the stadium. Food, right? Like vending, merch, all of these things nobody buys. Like who the fuck is buying FlyQuest jerseys, right? And sunglasses and hats. You could sell Patriots jerseys. They're still selling Tom Brady jerseys to this day. For you fucking retired 5 years ago, right? Like they can't sell money through merch really that much. They can't do brand deals because they don't own the rights to like the broadcast. The broadcast itself isn't paying them to be a part of it. Like it's not like they're getting a TV deal from Twitch or YouTube, right? It's not like, you know, YouTube TV pays the NFL $300 million to stream Monday Night Football on YouTube TV, right? Then they can all get a cut of that. None of there's no revenue flows, if that makes sense. So, I'm not really sure where you go from there because like there's not really anywhere to make money other than again Saudi Arabia and gambling, which is of course a lot of people's not favorite things to see in the esports scene. And so there's just not a whole lot of places to go.
I am.
So it is what it is. I had really a lot of fun watching the rival esports, and I hope the best for them, but it is what it is. You know what I mean? It is what it is. There's not much to really do. Strategic partnerships, for instance, with Uber Eats, with a major franchise, that's something that promotes cross-revenue. Well, I mean, all of these companies have tried to grab. I mean, I don't think Uber Eats, like, genuinely, I don't think Uber Eats gets anything from sponsoring an esport and throwing like millions of dollars at it. They get nothing. Like, everyone knows what Uber Eats is. Like, and if they didn't, like, Uber Eats is already not. I don't know if Uber Eats is still technically in the negative. I'm not 100% sure of that. I don't know if they're profitable these days. But like DoorDash used to do esports stuff years ago. They don't do it anymore. Doesn't matter the game. Doesn't matter if it's CS. Doesn't matter if it's Valorant. They're not really doing that no more. So and then even on that is like rivals doing that, not the teams. If that makes sense. So I feel you, but like, you know what I mean? Give it 20 years. Yeah, they just don't have 20 years to wait. So I don't know. I think it's very interesting to see how Rivals Esports will shape up. Let me see.
Not look happy.
What's this? Let me see. Oh, we could do this. Okay. Am I doing ranked or quick play? Oh, neither. I got something else.
They do not look happy.
All right. Chats. I've got a very interesting thing for us to look at today. Normally I pull up a website when I have to show you our potential rank 1 spectate of the day. But unfortunately, I don't think I even have to do that today because I've managed to get 2 VODs, a Saife playing Invisible Woman. If you don't know who Saife is, Saife was on the team that just won Rivals Ignite and is considered by most people if not the entire Rivals professional scene, as the best support player. Looking at this lobby, you can already see how kind of stacked it is. We have Sparker in here, we have Space in here, Moxie's in here, Doom's in here, and there might even be a couple alt accounts in here. So I figured we could take a little time to watch the #1, not only Invis player, but #1 support player in Rivals currently. So I got 2. I actually think I have 2 today. Do I have 2? Oh, he wants me to start with this one. Okay. Sorry, Riggsy messaged me. I gotta always respond to my goat. Right. Sorry. I always gotta respond to my go. Did night end already? Yeah, it was the other day. All right. Let's do it. #1 or rank 1 support player / rank 1 Invis. Let's roll. Where are they?
They'll be coming in 30 seconds. Stay strong.
Here. So things I think you're probably gonna be looking for is like how often are they in the fight versus not in the fight, survivability, how they use their push, how they use their pull, and ult timings.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You have to stop them from securing the mission area. Invisible?
Okay, this night's getting a bit too long for my tastes.
Clear the way.
Tries to pull one in early, tries to get an early pick on one of the tanks. That's tough. They already got early double picks. Interesting thing I just noticed right there when they were healing their tanks, like they don't actually aim dead on one of their tanks when they're stacked up like that. They're trying to shoot between them because the hitbox is for so big. Very small thing, but if they're close enough, then you actually get to heal both. See, they try to pull someone in again. Playing pretty safe, all things considered. I think they're pretty much they were, or at least at one point in that fight, we're probably max range on it. See, I would have been tempted to jump over to try to keep shooting there. They don't even jump over. They just break the walls, walk up. So they invis ult first, where a lot of times you end up actually is ulting second. But that time I'm assuming because pushing through this choke is really difficult. They get rezzed after dying to the Groot ults. Oh, that invis range is actually much further than I expected. So instead of actually looking for heals here, like I think a lot of people would be looking to heal your team in this type of a fight, but because they're going for an engage on this corner, they already start shooting for this corner to add the extra damage in to help finish off these targets, but also because like their team's going to start engaging here, so as the shots go out and come back, they're actually getting healing and damage, instead of looking at like the Emma there who could have gotten healed, or the Rocket that could have got healed. A lot of times they actually are just helping follow up on damage. And then they go down to the Hella, but I don't think it matters. I think they kept this point. Do you know when the season 5 sneak peek live stream is? I have no idea. 2, if they've already started planning it, I'm not invited because I haven't heard anything. But 3, like I don't think anyone's heard anything. They've been really quiet. I don't know what's up. They haven't even done the trailer yet, which I feel like should be soon. Plays really safe. You know, like just good habits, just not playing up. I feel like your tanks have so much space there that like you might be tempted to walk up a little bit, but just doesn't walk up at all. Just plays that corner. I'll go think 7 months. You know what? A couple missed shots there in a row. Hey, probably trying to aim between them to hit both because they're in a safe spot. It happens. Constant mid-maxing. Goes for the early invis ult. I wonder if it was because of having to jump in. Like, obviously, because the whale ult is coming in now, so you gotta be careful. And obviously, jumping into the enemy team is a good way to get double tapped. So, by ulting as they jumped in, they make sure that they stay alive, and they actually end up winning the fight off of it. So, it kind of ends up being a double. And also, the rocket ended up dying as well. Another small thing, which I think this is already like super well known, but it's a good habit to have, is like you constantly are shielding your DPS and letting your DPS take these off angles. This meta it's not as much off angly, but just a small thing you'll constantly notice. Also, Delta Fort with the 10 gifted. Yo, thanks so much for the 10 gifties. I appreciate it. If I had, I'd give Gussie a treat, but he's not in here right now. Also, did you guys see we have a new Gussie emote? Did you see? I see it. Thank you though. I appreciate the big 10 gifted. If I see him, I'll give him one. But he's not in here right now. I thought I heard him walk by. Thank you, Delta 4. Appreciated. Breaking the Groot walls, they actually mixed in melees. I wonder if mixing in melees is the same speed. I like keeping the 9 months. Always trying to get pulls on their front line. So like this meta is like really dive heavy in like pro play, but in ranked it's not always very dive heavy. And so when you have like these more like heavy tanks, like these Groots and Emma and stuff like that, just pulling them forward just a little bit at the right time actually gets so much value.
They hit a checkpoint. Now might be a good time to stop them.
Anything I've been impressed with the most so far is just they've not been in danger almost a single time. And the 2 times they were in danger were getting Groot ulted, and at the end of capping first, they got double headshot. So interesting they're going to play this corner over here. I kind of like this. So I normally wouldn't play here, but watching them play here, I think I understand. So if you're playing main here, you have to peek up the ramp, right? Which you would think like, oh, you have a head peek. That's a pretty safe place to be. But it is still head peek from sight lines, and you could get double tapped from like a Hella. But if you play on this corner over here, they can't see you. They have no sight line on you at all. And so your tanks can hold much more forward. Has invis ult too to push through if they choose, which I think they're not choosing to because the cart's not even close. Has to use it though because their tanks are about to die. Because they just want to hold this space. They don't want to let them come back out. So because they're down 1, I think this is where you start backing away a little bit because you know you can't hold that as well. They were starting to lose people. Oh, I like that. This bottom left fallback so you can try to push someone off. Can't do that all the time though. And then this is like what I would consider like more standard positioning, like where someone would stand. But this is like their 3rd option. This isn't even like where they want to be. Yeah, I saw the new skin. Playing underneath here. I think the Bucky canceled it. Hits him with the slow, so he can't walk up on him and get the finish. The slow usage has been great too. The shift. It doesn't actually just throw it out there for damage. I think a lot of people do that, myself included, where you just get bored and you just throw it out there. But it can be such a useful little skill, even if it doesn't feel that impactful all the time. Uses their own shield a lot too. Now in like a little bit of downtime right there, where there's not a whole lot happening, takes the shield back to themselves. Anytime their tanks are getting low, like instantly pops a shield on them. DPS get low, pop a shield on them. Not just to heal, but I think just to give them time to get their heals off. They just cut through the ults. Too many ults to get through there. I mean, you'll notice though, even in these fights, they're not dying. They're almost always alive. They're catching like, yep, okay, everyone's dead here. I'm just gonna chill. Interesting. I wonder if they're just going for a little bit of extra damage there, or trying to maybe get a cheesy little pick. Another thing you might notice is right there, well, until right now, they don't actually move around that much when they're invisible because you can hear the footsteps. They're gonna try and pull them off. Sneaky little plays. So while you're waiting for your team to come back, right, like right now, and they're just playing main, oh, you're dead. Oh, oh.
Not even Dracula himself could stop us now.
I thought for sure that they were gonna run. I would have ran for the fucking hills after I got found like that and then escaped. The absolute balls to be like, nah, I'm still taking that 1v1. Taking the 1v1 with the Hela and then winning is fucking crazy. That's confidence, though. You know? I wouldn't have done that. I wouldn't have personally done that because I don't have the confidence. I wouldn't have done it. Holy shit. That was pretty damn good.
The battle starts in 5, 4, 3.
I think a moment like that is like what really shows you like, damn, that's not just like the best player on this hero. Like, that's what a real fucking good pro player looks like. Insane level.
All you need to do is capture the mission.
Goes for the early ult charge, gets a little 6%, 7% to start off. That's pretty good. You now have this 7-8% lead on your counterpart, which, well, now is starting to fade away because your team hadn't taken as much damage yet. Always trying to put themselves in a spot where they're not only healing but also doing damage as well. Helping break the Groot walls. Everybody loves seeing someone help break the Groot walls. Nobody helps break the damn Groot walls, it feels like. Try to pull the Groot in. Their Emma's running it down. Almost like kind of baits the Emma a little bit there. Because like, you know, as like Emma or a lot of DPS players, if you see a support player, you're just like your eyes light up like, oh my god, that's a free pick right there. And then just kind of like slowly walk away. And then they either get the kill off of it or forces them to a spot where they're not going to be able to do anything for a while. Best support in the game? Well, oh yeah, they're the best place. I mean, Invis I'd say is the best support in the game. You know what's funny? Wait, hang on. Was it this tier list or my previous one? I think my previous one too. There was one of the tier lists recently where I was like, Invis is like by far the best support in the game. And like people were like, you're fucking crazy. You're fucking crazy. Luna's still better, you stupid. Uh-huh. Was it the last one too? Nice. Luna enables dive though. I think you misunderstand why Invis is good. The wait's a few seconds to make sure you ult second, so your Invis ult gets more value. Smart. It's like almost a rule of thumb in Rivals where like you want to ult second on support if you can. Sometimes you can't, and like it's just like it is what it is. But if you can ult second, try to ult second. It's because she has a get out of jail free card and it's just double jump. No, it's not. I'm sorry. Again! That is not what it is. If you've been watching this gameplay and thinking it's just because she has a double jump, I'm sorry. Like we're looking at different things. I'm trying to show you all of the small intricacies. You've not been paying attention to the shields. You have not been paying attention to the push. You have not been paying attention to the shift saves. You have not been paying attention, my friend. Lock in. Lock in. Lock in. I am giving you the keys to success. Turn the key. Turn on the car. Start the vehicle. Breaks the Groot walls. Pushes them away. Buys a little time for tanks because like team's not here yet. They're still waiting for their full regroup. always shielding on this corner, make sure that they can safely peek without getting domed. So a lot of like characters like Bucky or Hella sometimes like they'll spam corners. More Bucky than Hella, but like a lot of times you're spamming these corners trying to hit supports in the backline because they always play like these like angles. So by shielding that corner, just make sure that they can peek and heal there for for free and be completely safe. So a little bit of low here, but actually not even trying to heal themselves yet. Just understanding that the shield from the rocket amp is enough. They'll be fine. You know, maybe it's just me, but at some point I start to get a little antsy if I'm like below half HP. No fear, just stands there, keeps doing their job, knows they're gonna be safe. They'll heal up when they get an opportunity, which is like the jump away for 2 seconds. Didn't even like react to the Bucky there because they knew be fine. Unfortunately, big Groot ult. And that's what it is.
Thought you wouldn't see me again? The vehicle reached a checkpoint. Keep up the momentum.
Alright. So I wonder if they're going to just play on this corner here, or they actually want to take it back. Because the one thing I noticed on attack was like they really love to play out here on this corner. I wonder if they're going to play this defense a little differently. So they get an early pick, so I guess that gives them an opportunity to walk out. So are they going to play these stairs, or are they just going to play back? It's a little bit of both. I mean, they're playing really aggressive now. Like once they get up this far, they play up top. But like if they end up giving a little bit of ground, I'm assuming they'll end up playing towards the stairs because a lot of people end up playing on the stairs, but maybe not either. What are the bands? Psylocke, Venom, Jeff, Mag. It's actually playing off to the left here. I'm guessing they play off the left to put pressure on their front line to try to see if they... So if they're gonna push up, you could pull them off. Maybe a little lucky there. Oh. We stole his Bucky's kill. Gets pulls in by the Emma there, but they're completely safe. Working with the Bucky, pull people in / pull them off the map. Maybe a little aggressive here, but you know this happens in ranked. You know, kind of pushing their spawn just to push their spawn, I guess. Sometimes, you know, it is what it is. It's fun and it's worth. New Sojourn Lord just dropped on YouTube. All right, I mean, I'll take a look after. I want to finish this first. Yeah, see, this is what I was worried about, is like the Hella coming up these stairs over here, but I guess like always having a DPS with you means you're going to be safe, right? Because you can give your DPS the advantage by giving them the shield in the 1v1. Instantly turns the push, doesn't hit the push, but just like instant reaction to see if they're too close. Backs them off. Invis ults the Groot ults. Not only does it make it hard for them to see from that range to follow up on the damage, but also obviously the healing. That made me really anxious, the jumping over the pit like that. I know they were fine, but still. Just... So there's only... Okay, interesting. I don't know if they were trying to stop the portal play, or... I mean, they still have another minute. I guess maybe they saw that they swapped over to Strange early and was gonna portal over. Or they was just like, fuck it, throw someone on low ground and be annoying, get a little charge. They've also swapped map here. Uses the shield to make sure they don't get pulled by the Emma. Does Invis have a bunny hop tech? Yes. Most characters in the game have B-hop tech. So like when you see she goes and jumps and goes invis and just starts jumping after and like b-hopping, yes. There's a lot of characters with b-hop tech. You'll see it right now. Look at it. That's a good catch. That's a very good catch. Getting close to Invis here, but there's just so much going on, trying to keep everybody up. Ah, they got Invis early. They're probably gonna lose this fight. Just trying to spam out where they might be. You don't know how to b-hop? If you want to make it easy on yourself, like just put it on scroll wheel. Like put jump on scroll wheel, and basically you scroll wheel after, like so like you jump with somebody or you use like the movement tech with somebody, and then like as you land you scroll back or scroll forward, whatever you end up doing, and like just do that on a couple jumps. You can at least get the first one's easy. Doing multiple is difficult. Okay, skip ahead.
It feels good to step
The battle
outside my
starts in
bubble every
5,
now and then.
4,
Oh, really close here.
2, 1. Vortex field. All you need to do is capture the mission area. Got it?
Really
60
aggressive.
seconds left.
Going for ult charge that early.
But soon it will not be.
Or not that early, sorry, that aggressively going for it. I mean, I respect it, but... So, you might notice that they're actually spamming abilities now. So, like, before they weren't really spamming abilities, like, very quickly. Like, the beginning of the fight, beginning of the round, just throwing their shift, throwing their push, right? Okay, that's actually a huge pull. That one wasn't a spam. That was, like, actually calculated, and they get a pick off of that. That was huge. But before that, though, they're just trying to build ult faster. Because especially in OT, when it's one fight, getting your invis ult faster than the enemy team is a good way to just win the game. So... Oh, he's gonna go for the push on spawn.
I got you covered.
No, I can't get it from there. They do end up taking the TP, though. Gets back in time. Yeah, the little B-hop tech has actually helped them get around a lot faster. Little min-maxes help a ton. Oh, I think my carpets are here. Let me finish this fight really quick. If he's going fucking bananas, that means the carpet's here. He's like a doorbell. All right, let me go get this real quick. That means my carpet's here. Hold on, be right back. 1 second. It's okay. Okay. I know it's scary. Oh, stop. It's okay. I know they're there. Oh my goodness. Hey, it's okay. It's okay. Oh no, baby boy, it's okay. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. We know they're there. I know. It's scary. It's okay. They're not gonna hurt. I know. It's okay. Don't worry. It's okay, baby. Oh. I'm gonna give him a tweet. Hey, you want a treat? You want a treat? A little help? Okay. Okay. Keep an eye on me. It's okay. All right? Don't worry. They're just bringing us a carpet. They're not bad people. They're good people. They're just bringing a carpet. Okay? See, I got a tweet? Oh, you're such a good boy. Who's a good boy? You're such a good boy. It's okay. No, it's okay. It's okay. Yeah, it's okay. Don't worry. Chat, I might need like 10 minutes. I don't want him going fucking bananas. Because they're bringing the carpets in right now. So he hears people in the house. So he's going fucking nuts, you know? It's okay, buddy. It's also really windy, so like the house is like, I wouldn't say the house is shaking, but like you can hear all the trees around the house shaking like crazy. You know? It's okay, buddy. I know. It's okay. Don't worry. They're not bad people. It's just the carpet guys. I know. It's alright. They're okay. We're okay. I just gotta wait. I just gotta wait till they're done. So I might need to wait like 10 minutes. You know? He just wants to let his devil out. He does. He wants to go fucking bananas. Oh my god. He was going sicko mode on the door just now down there. So. It's okay, baby. It's okay, baby. It's okay. He wants to protect. He want to protect the house. Yes, he does. Oh my god. You're such a good boy. It's okay. You're such a good boy. You're such a good boy. It's okay. I know. Is it so? So remember when I told you guys that he doesn't like people very much and he gets very anxious? And it took a long time for me to like, you know, make sure he was comfortable. You're kind of seeing it now a little bit. He does not, you know. He's awfully confident for something so football shaped. That's fucked up. But he actually does not. He has no fear. Have you ever seen those videos of like big guard dogs and like they fake like their owner getting attacked and they just don't give a shit? He will come flying. He doesn't care if he's a football. He doesn't care if he's a potato. He's fucking throwing his life on the line. He's down to fucking scrap every damn time. You know? Okay. I know, Buggy. It's alright, buddy. It's okay. It's okay. I know. Don't worry. Crawl, I think the 7 months appreciated. It's okay. It's okay. You doing better now? He's still a little anxious. I can feel it. He's still a little... I mean, he's making the noises. You could still kind of figure it out, but... He's calmed down a little bit now. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. I don't know, what are you guys up to today? Well, I'm... You know... stuck at the moment. Prepping for your upcoming D&D campaign? That sounds fun. Work? That doesn't sound fun. Hate watching Twitch streamers? Alright. Alright. Lost streak? Fair. You doing better now, buddy? You doing better now? Yeah? I don't know if I'll do some ranked later. Probably not. Get ready for your girlfriend, you and your girlfriend's anniversary dinner. Ooh, have fun. Have fun. Sounds like a good time. Going somewhere nice. Yo, Toby, thank you for 59 once.
Watching a cute doggy.
Appreciate it. Thank you. I just gave him a treat. I just gave him one. He's a little worked up right now. You better now? You better now? Come here. It's okay. It's okay. What happened? I have I'm getting a carpet delivered today, or rug delivered today, and so they're here dropping it off. And he does not like people. He went fucking ballistic. So I took him up here while they can, you know, put everything downstairs. And you know, make sure he wasn't going sicko mode. Take your first Korean lesson after 11 years of putting it off? Aw. He's mostly calmed down now, though. Right, buddy? You calmed down? It's okay. It's okay, Puggy. You doing okay? Hey, Gus. You doing okay? You doing okay? Hold on. Let me check my phone, see if they're still here. He's very anxious. He's a very anxious pug. That's really what it is. Wasn't socialized? Well, I mean, I wasn't there when he was a pug, but think about how old he is. He's 4 years old, about to be 5 years old, right? What happened 4 years ago, 5 years ago? You know? So he probably wasn't around a lot of people when he was a baby. Right, buddy? Right, buddy? Overwatch 2021? Okay. You give your chihuahua CBD tinctures when 4th of July comes around. It makes them for doggies now. Oh, I didn't know that. Toby, did I get your 59 months earlier? If I didn't, I apologize. Thank you. Also, thanks for waiting with me. I appreciate you guys waiting while Puggy has his moment. No, he does have anxiety. He has real bad anxiety, actually. Yeah. Well, I have people. There's people in the house. That's why. Yeah, I'll look at the Overwatch thing in a minute. I want to finish this first, and then I also want to play Arc Raider. So I'm thinking I'm going to do this, and then I have some TikToks I want to look at. Okay, they're gone. Okay, cool. All right, buddy. I'm gonna open the door for him. I'm gonna let him walk the house really quick. I'm gonna go with him because then he'll know that they're all gone. And then, no, Gus, come here. Come on, let's go. Let's go take a look. And then after that, we'll finish up. Okay? Come on, buddy. Let's go scout the house out. Oh, alright. He searched and cleared the house. Everything's all safe and well and good. See? You searched the house. You did such a good job. You did such a good job. You scared away the intruders. Good job. See? Yeah. You ever show up to my house? Watch out. He's coming for your ass. He coming. And he goes fucking crazy. You got to see a little bit of it. Was I barking? Did you hear that? Wait, did you guys hear that? Oh. Okay, did you hear him or no? Because when he was barking, he ran into every room barking. Like looking for them. So I started barking with him. So we ran into like the bedroom barking, then we ran down the stairs barking, then he ran into the little front room barking, he ran into the dining room barking, then he ran into the kitchen barking, and then we ran into the living room barking, and then he ran down into the little mud room barking, and he checked all the bathroom and stuff like that, and then he realized the place was safe, so then he grabbed some water and he came back up with me. I was hyping him up, yeah. Good job, buddy, good job. Oh, Jesus, don't jump. I thought we solved that problem. All right, sorry about that. Let's continue, shall we? That was the end of that round.
After all these years,
let's finish this up real quick, shall we?
hasn't gotten old. The battle starts in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You have to stop them from securing the mission.
What is this? S tier is Gus, A tier is the chair, B tier is the dog bed, C tier is the mic, and D tier is flats. All right, fuck you.
Anyone willing to help?
I wonder if by B-hopping too, you're actually more silent on Invis. You know how she's walking, you can hear her fucking fat feet going plop, 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 walking around, like even if she's invisible, you're like, wait a minute, what's that noise? By B-hopping, you probably don't make as much noise than normal. So it's probably actually multiple things. Oh, and I was thinking of the gift. I appreciate it. Sorry, I was gone. I missed that.
Feeling fantastic. Only 60 seconds left. Clear the way.
Getting so much damage and healing in on all of these shots. Look at the speed that the Invis ult built up. Early ult in aggressively so they can run at their backline and kill their backline before they get their Invis ult. They got it literally last second. That was so close. But now they have rocket ult. They have trade rocket ults. Works are way back to main actually after things are looking a little spooky. Ah, but it's game over anyways. That really aggressive Invis ult let them run into their team, though. They ended up not getting the Invis kill, but they just took their positioning from them so badly, and then they just kind of fell over right when the Invis ult ended. So, that was the first game. I have a second one as well. Recently, I've only been able to get one of these, but I actually was very lucky enough to get 2 this time. Let me see. Let me see. Where is it? Match replays. Okay. All right. I don't think this game's as long, but this one's also just as stacked as the previous one. I feel like Syph is playing much more aggressive than other Invis players have recommended to. Well, here's the thing, right? All of VP are former Overwatch players. Overwatch support is basically built around being a DPS character, but that also heals. And rival support really does not play that way, right? But if you use some of those elements of doing extra damage in those times where you don't need to be healing, 1, you're contributing to 2 kills, 2, you're building ult charge slightly faster. So it's a dangerous game to be doing. Like, you gotta be able to pull it off. But if you can pull it off, you're gonna get a ton of value. And I think as the game evolves over time, and people are min-maxing and getting better at every character or whatever, like, as long as you're in a safe spot, doing damage is always gonna be king. But it's also about doing damage and doing healing. You gotta be able to do both. And Invis is actually really good at that. Wow, I don't know how that Angela lived. It was like 1 HP. See, we're already 91 to ult. Look at the other side right now, chat. We have Invis ult. On the other side, we are 60 to Luna ult and 77 to Rocket ult. That's the big Invis difference right now. Early ults on their forehead. Everybody just W keys. You're full health. Just no fear. Run them over. Easy first cap. Easy first cap. Also, I think they're also playing from EU, if you look at their ping, by the way, in the bottom right. Damn, their internet's 10 times better than mine. I always have in-out and in-loss a good amount. Packet loss in my internet these days. Trying to balance helping the back line with the cap, as well as keeping an eye on the front line just to see if they're doing okay over there. Small things like checking on your teammates, both in front of you and behind you, are valuable for every role. DPS, tank, and support, but especially for support and for tank, more than anyone else. But DPS is valuable too. I think the thing I'm most impressed with so far is like just never in danger, never in trouble, always safe, never pressured. Like, in terms of like rank 1 gameplay we've watched, I feel like this is like the most relaxing. Has another Invis ult. Jesus. Runs them over. Yeah, positioning is top notch. Like, here, there's an old, I think it was Surefour quoted this back when he used to play in Overwatch League, was like, you don't have to hit the insane shots. Like, you don't have to always hit an insane shot. You have to put yourself in a position to hit the easy shots. Like you shouldn't have to hit the 180 flick to win. You should be in a shot. You should be trying to get to a point where your positioning makes it so that it's just an easy point and click. You know, like if you're in a spot where you have to constantly be doing insane mechanical maneuvers to win, you're not gonna win. But if you're making life easy for yourself by making it so that your shots are easier to hit, making it so that positionally you don't have to really worry about hitting some crazy mechanical shot, you'll win way more games, you'll win way more fights, you'll hit more shots. Because you'll be in a better position to do that. So it actually ends up dying to the flank hella there, but I think they're gonna still win the point, yeah. The 2 times out of these 2 games where I've thought like, maybe they went a little too aggressive there because they got punished and died, which was on first point of the last map and second point now of this map, they instantly capped right after. So I'm assuming by going aggressive here, it puts so much more pressure, and it's like they're winning the point anyway, so they'll trade a death for a point. I don't mind. The only stat that matters at the end of the day is the win column. Just chilling. Never in danger. Has Invis ult again. Are they going to walk forward and use it aggressively, take space? I think he was looking for it there. So I think he was looking for it, and then the whale hit, and they forced the Luna ult, so it was not worth the trade. And then their Hella ults, so because the Hella ulted in the open, it's better to use it than defensively there, because they're trading Luna ult and Hella ult for just Invis ult. Well, have just Invisible and Name World, to be fair, but always backs away when it's time. Never in danger. Oh, whole team died. Wait, even those times where the entire team dies, like, they're not even in danger until they just explode.
I'll fight for my family until the end.
Did they double support ult? Oh, they did double support ult. That's unfortunate. In a ranked game, though, that happens. Good pull. Forces their invis because Moxie almost died right there. They lose their Emma and they lose their own Angela off that. But how are they going to disengage? Try to save their Luna. Yeah, their Luna's getting gotten rolled a little bit. They're pressuring their Luna really hard, which is you know, someone was saying about enabling dive earlier. Luna does enable dive sometimes, but that's not why she's getting played. But also, the survivability against dive is a lot lower than someone like Invis right now. Big Angela. Just trading support ults right now. They don't even have to be like the craziest player right now. It just has to be consistently alive, consistently in a spot where they can help.
I've got you covered.
Yeah, they're just chilling. Such like it's really a relaxing POV. It's interesting. Never seems to be like, oh shit, we're fucked. Always has a button to hit. Always has something to, like, you know, back away, something to heal, something to do. Health is never really getting too low unless they just literally get 2 taps and explode. You guys are saying melee, like, or someone on YouTube was saying melee weave. I don't even think I've seen that many melees. I would argue that the pulls and the shift usage is the #1. Like the way they use their shift is a lot more of a utility than I see a lot of people. Like, a lot of people will just throw it out there, you know, use it as a way to just, you know, slow someone down, get some ult charge, whatever. Like that one right there. Like that one is what when I would see was like the average rank player does. You just throw it at a choke, try to get some damage on somebody. But they save it a lot of times for like when they're getting pressured or when a teammate's getting pressured or whatever it ends up being. And obviously the shield usage is top tier, using it a lot of times to help their DPS win 1v1s. Just a clean round. So defense is going to be a little bit harder though, because obviously like they're running at you and putting more pressure. So I heard Puggy run in. Look at the reload canceling.
Perhaps this timeline is best left unsaved.
That is much better.
Clear the way.
I suppose that helps.
Anyone willing to help?
Yeah, they cancel it with the shield? I don't know if I've seen the melee that often. Oh, they are actually doing it. You're right. I don't know if I'd say that's like melee. I don't think that's the same thing as melee weaving, is it? Like, I thought when someone says melee weaving, they're trying to use the third push. You know what I'm talking about? The third melee where it like pushes them away a little bit. But you're all right though. They do animation cancel the end of it every time with something. It's kind of like the same thing with like Strange. Well, like all these characters are just min-max out of control.
That's much better.
Always reloads at 2. Well, I think it's just you're gonna always reload when you have a chance. You know, when there's an opportunity, even the smallest one. I'll keep an eye out for it. I'll look.
I've got you covered.
I mean, I just watched them hit 0 right there. So I don't think it's that. I don't think there's anything to do with the amount of ammo that they have. Oh my god. See, that's like the only times I've seen them die. It's just getting like randomly 2-tapped by a flank hell or something like that. Also, the aggression to then pull the invis down while still, or not the invis, pull the hella down while still at half HP. Crazy.
Healing. Why would I need healing? I was fine.
Feel the pull. You're halfway there. Keep going.
Pull him away, and then invis ults aggressively.
I'm ready to put on a show.
Wait, is it aggressive? Oh no, it's actually not. Sorry, it looked like it was further ahead than where it was.
Anyone willing to help?
Did they double support ult again? Yeah, they did double support ult again.
A nice deep freeze.
I guess the Luna ult went off like right at like as the Emma ult went off, so maybe they were just trying not to get pulled, which I guess isn't a bad idea. I could back up, but I don't care that much. Even in like a situation right there, like where they were getting attacked by like the Cap and the Emma, it didn't even feel like they were in that much danger. It goes really aggressive there. Holy shit! Shields himself on the way out, and just in case the hell it did hit those shots. This feels more stressful than the last one. Maybe a little bit, but on defense, you're always going to be much more pressured, right? Especially against dive, because you have to be backing away, walking forward. Attack's a little bit more like, you know, they have to go pretty far to go pressure you. But even so, it seems very methodical. It's like check front line for a little bit, check top left, give them shield, go back, back away, take the shield back, let it recharge, chill out, you know?
Vortex field. Get that field.
Goes for the early ult charge. Gets a little bit. All these little mid-max things matter a lot.
I was fine.
Also, Invis and Luna both ulted on their team about the same time. Luna's was slightly later. Luna's 57 to ult as you get Invis ult. They get really aggressive, but it has ult for it. No fear. I'm surprised at how often they jump forward, like aggressively. Because a lot of people, I think myself included, would use Invis's jump as a bailout ability, like to run away, to like stay alive. But honestly, the amount of times it's been used as like an aggressive, or like to run up and help like teammates keep fighting has been crazy. Also, I don't think the Luna was really helping her out there. That was like all sustain on her own, using her own shield, using her own jump to pretty much wait out that whole hell ult. It's a trap.
I feel renewed.
Force burst.
Always checking up on their DPS on the flank. I don't even think they're spamming like I need healing or anything. I think just always just gives them a little check. Yep, another little check. Yeah, they're fine up there. Gives them the shield anyways, just so they can take a better angle. Matches the invis ult with their own invis ult. Oh, that was actually a little bit far forward potentially. Maybe a potential mistake. That might have been a little bit more far forward than they meant to do. And they get punished for it. Potentially the first mistake we've actually seen. And it happens, right? It happens to everyone. Everyone can end up making like a little mistake, but like the idea, the play is correct. Go for the invis ult counter. I think just the placement might have been slightly off. Yeah, the shield heals as well. Tries to pull him in. I love the lurking, just looking to pull people in sometimes. Like from the spectator POV, I just forget they're invisible every once in a while. I'm like, what are they just looking at? And then they just pull them. It's like, oh yeah, they can't see them. I mean, already 60 to another ult though. They're building their ults so fucking fast. It's like a freaking cooldown. So enemy team Luna ults, which you can match with their own Luna ults. Oh my god, they lived. That was a little close. Kills one with the push. Let me hit tab really quick just to stat check. They have 12,000 damage right now. Look at the enemy team's invis. Has 26,000 healing, 6,000 damage to VP's 43,000 healing, 12,000 damage. Legitimately double the damage and almost double the healing.
Seconds left.
That is crazy. That is actually insane. Gets a kill right before the invis goes off, so they're up one now. Use their own shield to make sure they don't get pulled by the Emma. Well, they didn't have one tank only the entire time.
No worries. I've got your back. Anyone willing to help?
I think the other team's probably given up by now, in some ways. But I mean, this wasn't even close. Like, I mean, if you look at the two Lunas are pretty close, right? You know, the 38,000, 36,000 for healing on each of them. It's just the invis gap is not a gap; it's a fucking canyon.
I got you covered.
You know.
Feeling fantastic.
And they just win.
Final score: 2-3.
So there you go. The #1 support player slash #1 invis. They do a lot more damage than most of the support players we've ever watched. That probably contributes to why they have their ult so fast. And I mean, you saw the stats sheet. They're just 9 miles ahead. Oh, and then they got MVP. Not bad. Not bad. Okay. Let me see. FNAF 5 will probably be later in the week. I made multiple posts about it. Where is it? Wait, crap. What is... Wait, crap. Are you here? What is
How
this
goes the
notes?
grind?
What is this note on one of these? Is crap here, by chance? Any crappers? Any crappers? Any crappers? Is he here? I don't know if he's here. So I've got some TikToks to look at, and crap left me a wild note here. Like a couple wild notes. Like these are some bad TikToks apparently. Hang on. I gotta go blow my nose really quick because I'm really fucking allergy heavy today, but I'm interested to see what the fuck is that. 1 second. What? What is it? What's going on? Okay. Was there anything else? What do you want? Is there intruders? More intruders? I don't know what he wants. What do you want, Buggy? What is it? Okay, bye. No, he already went out. He's fine. Okay. Alright. Let's do this, shall we? Alright, Crap left me some interesting notes on some of these TikToks, so I'm a little scared on whatever the fuck is in here, but... Alright. What do we got? Bum ba dum bum 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 ba dum ba dum. Are we going blind on these TikToks? I mean, yeah, I never watched them ahead of time. My mods watch them ahead of time to be sure there's like nothing that's gonna get me like banned or some shit, but okay. Alright. Cool. Oh, it's Sniffy. No shit. Alright. Chat. It's a lot of you guys' favorite time going through some Rivals TikToks. If you see some cool TikToks, stupid TikToks, whatever they end up being, good, bad, fun plays, bad plays, good takes, bad takes, whatever they end up being, you should grab them, put it in my Discord, you know, throw them in there so my mods can look through it, make sure there's nothing that's going to get me banned, and we'll watch them on stream, because I'm only one set of eyes and ears, so it's hard for me to find all these, so, yeah, if you enjoy this content and you want to see more, that's how you see more. Right, Puggy? Right, Gussie? No tweets. You already got a treat. You already got a treat. Hey! I'm talking to you. Hey, I'm talking to you. You don't even care. I'm talking to you. You already got a treat. No treats. No treats. He already got one. No, don't look at me like that. Don't give me that. Don't try to guilt trip us. Did you see that? Hey, no treats. Gussie, no treats. You already got a treat earlier for protecting the house. You got one earlier. You can't have too many or else you get sick. You'll get sick. Come on. He's not wasting away. He ate a nice-sized breakfast, and he's already gotten a treat. All right? He already got a treat. Look how skinny he is. Oh, my God. He is chunky. All right? Come here. Although, I will say, he's definitely, I think, lost a little weight, potentially. But, come here. Oh, under here. Come here. He is not... He is a potato. He is a potato. All right, he is a big potato. He is not. Trust me, he's got all you need right here, huh? Look at all that. Look at all that. Okay, I'm gonna put you down, okay? Because you're sliding. I know you want treats, but no treats, okay, buddy? I know you want treats. I know you do. It's okay. I know you do. You know what? How about this? If I get done with stream somewhat early today, I'm gonna go to the store and get you another bully stick that you loved. One of the bull penises. Do you want one? You want another stick? Do you want another stick? I'll go get you one. Okay? You be such a good boy. I'll go get you one later. Okay? I'll go get you one later. Alright, you gotta be a good boy for the rest of the day, though. Can you do that? Can you be a good boy? I know you'll be a good boy. You'll be such a good boy. Okay. Alright. Yeah, the bully stick. It's a bull penis. You never seen one of those? Show us? He already ate it. I had to take away the rest of it because it was so small. I didn't want him choking on it. It was huge. It was like fucking this big. And then he ate it all the way down to like this. No, stay away from Rivals TikToks today. Okay, now you got me spooked because Crap left me some... So, all right, if you don't know, Crap is the one who goes through these. He never really leaves me a message on them, but like, he actually left me a couple editor's notes on them this time, and I'm like, what the fuck? So I'm interested to see what the actual shit he sent me. All right, let's watch. Yo, video from Sniffy. Yo, shout out this guy. This guy's fucking awesome. I actually used to see a lot of his TikToks before Rivals, and then like a few weeks back or a few months back, I got one of those random Rivals hate trains when they just start shit talking some random creator. Like recently it was Boger because someone clipped him like talking about the Rivals event, the Halloween event, out of context, which is him just like memeing with his chat, and then tried to make it look like he hated the new season or hated the new Rivals mode, even though like we literally talked for like 2 hours playing it, like how great it was and how much we loved it. And people are like, wow, that guy's so negative. Fuck that guy. Necros ruined him, all this stuff. And I'm like, dude, some of you guys like see one little clip on the internet and it's like literally framed in a way to make someone look bad because it gets views, and like you run with that for 9 million years. And man, that shit's so fucking sad. But regardless though, I was saying, so someone got started up against me and he made a video being like, dude, I don't understand why the fuck people are so mad at this guy. Like, what does he do? Fucking spectates people and plays the vape game? So, you know what? I respected that because a lot of people don't do that. A lot of people don't stick their necks out like that. So shout out to this guy. I love him. All right, what's up? What do you got?
There's a throwing epidemic in Marvel Rivals, and a lot of people are starting to get annoyed. Now look, if you're going to throw a game, at least do it for a valid reason. So here's a list of valid and invalid reasons for throwing games. If you're a tank being left a solo tank against a really strong 2-tank front line on the other team, go ahead and throw. If your team is just...
I think solo tank is viable. I think here's the caveat. If you start getting hard flamed by your teammates while you're solo tanking, and they're blaming you, and they're on like quad DPS or triple DPS, it's too quiet. It's just the nature of TikTok. Sometimes they're gonna be quiet, guys. They're gonna be quiet. It's quiet for me too. I can make it a little louder, but that's the best I can do. Brother, this is the volume bar. It's at the maximum.
Perfectly content with letting you go through that turmoil, you all deserve to lose. Also, you people who will actually play a second tank, then swap off of it because you realize that either A, you suck at tank, or B, you just don't want to play it, I actually hate you more. On that same note, if you get left a solo heal, like legit, if you have a bunch of DPS players who, bro, now that I'm thinking about it, DPS players really are the problem with this damn game. I'm gonna have it for real. If you're a healer getting left a solo heal, throw the game. Just go ahead and swap to that Widow, because it's over.
Here's the strat, right? Here's the strat. If you see 4 people lock DPS, lock a 5th. Lock a 6th. You'll figure out the game real quick. Like, people are either going to be willing to swap or they're not. And then guess what? You get in and out of there quickly. Promise you, that's the strat. But you have to have a mic though. There's a caveat. You have to have a mic or you're willing to type and be like, immediately be like, I'm willing to play support. Like, you have to like lock it and go, all right, I can play support if we want to get some swaps in. And then if nobody says anything, nobody swaps, you know it's GG. But like, if people start to be like, oh, like I could play this or whatever, and you get people to come out of their shells a little bit, you'll typically be fine.
They clearly don't care about their rank or yours. Now, if someone bans the character you hovered on accident, don't get me wrong, I understand that it is frustrating, but if the person apologizes, please just let it slide just once.
Dude, honestly, this shouldn't even be a thing. Oh my god, if people are gonna be like, the Ultron brother. You know what? I've had since then at least 50 games where I played a character or I hovered a character and it gets banned, and it's like, that's okay because it's meta. You know, like, dude, I had a game. I remember having a game with Mace. It was like literally a top 50 lobby, and I was the only one not top 50 at the time. And I was hovering Hulk, and this was around the time where Hulk BP was really fucking good, at the beginning of that season. And they were like, oh, let's ban Hulk. And Riggsy was like, oh, Flats can play Hulk. It's fine. He goes, no, like, we're not dealing with that shit. I don't want to deal with that this game. And I just go, okay. And people in the chat were like, wow, I can't believe you banned your hero. I'm like, dude, that's normal. It's a high-ranked lobby. You ban, like, what you think is meta / to win versus not win. Like, it's to win the game. You know, it's just, that's how it's viewed. That's always been how it's viewed. So it's like a very different casual versus competitive perspective. Anyways.
However, if they did it on purpose, i.e. me banning Jeff because I'm tired of the Lord Jeffs because they all suck, then you're more than welcome to throw because I get it. If you run into an e-girl or an e-boy, please just throw the game instantly. I don't care. Okay, don't actually throw the game, but strongly consider it. If someone's being blatantly just racist in the voice chat, don't throw, but just spam report, so at least he gets chat muted for a while. If you see a Lord Spidey insta-lock who won't
chat, he's not gonna get chat muted though, real talk.
Switch, just throw. He's probably gonna throw your game first anyway. Okay, in all seriousness, try not to throw your game. But I do understand that sometimes there are just times where you've had enough and you just gotta just all F4.
There are times that it's actually viable to throw, I think. I wouldn't do it because I'm a creator and I try to have a different standard for what I think is like I should do versus not do. But if you got some fucker in your team that's like super sexist, super racist, super homophobic, super transphobic, whatever the fuck that guy. You know, if you're a good player, you'll win your next game. Fuck him. I don't give a shit. But like, it also depends the rest of the lobby, right? Like if the whole lobby is all in voice and everyone's sitting there and nobody says anything and no one speaks up for you, you know, hey, you know what? Hey, fuck them. They're just as good. Like they're all spectators. Fuck them. If they join in on it, oh my god, I'm off the map. I'm OTM. I'm see you later. But it's like, you know, if there's like no one else in voice, maybe just mute the guy and move on. Like report and then just try to finish the game. You know what I mean? Because it's like, well, it's just one guy and the rest of the people there don't even know what's happening. So I think it's a little bit subjective, but that's at least how I look at it. But yeah, I'll always love these videos. Good videos. Next.
If you're in a match where you're getting oppressed by a single player
So is it loud now, by the way? Is it fucking loud?
On the other team,
Yeah, because this is why I talk about how it's hard to balance the audio with TikTok sometimes. You guys were all saying, oh my god, it's so quiet. It's so quiet, guys. That's how it works.
never want to be the one that relies on your teammates to deal with it. I'm going to give you guys my best strategy to focus down the enemy's best player, making everything they do have little to no impact whatsoever. Let's get it. The key concept that we're doing here is ace targeting. The enemy team's best player is Punisher. So we're using tunnel vision to focus on him and not attack anyone else unless Punisher is dead. You're probably thinking, how is this going to work if Punisher's getting healed the entire time? And the answer is reverse psychology. Most people would dive on the healers and get shredded by the uncontested DPS. Instead, we're doing the opposite, taking the full attention of the DPS, and he's not killing us. So who is? No.
True, and that is actually true, but that also works up to a certain rank because like support players love to. So okay. It's the fun, cool thing about the evolution of a game, right? We went from the point of supports don't help each other to then learning help each other to then learning patty cake, right? Now everyone knows how to patty cake, but what do they do when you're not on the other support? They like sometimes they're not paying attention. They're just looking at the tanks. They're not checking the side DPS and stuff like that. So you can deal with those flank DPS a little easier because they're not catching on to them. However, at a certain rank, that doesn't apply as much anymore. What it ends up happening, actually, is a lot of times you end up kind of wanting to play, once you get to a certain rank, it starts to play almost more like traditional, like what you think you should play, like more front to back, / like waiting for other people to go in, things like that, right? So I'm gonna let them cook, but like take it with a grain of salt a little bit.
The main benefit from doing this is the fact that you're indirectly shielding your team from all that pressure that Punisher was putting out in the first round because we have his full attention. So now that we've been doing this for a while.
Also, Cap is just still damn good, even after all the nerfs. And like that's why he was like perma-played / perma-banned towards the end of the recent Ignite Championship tournament stuff.
We're actually starting to get into his head and piss him off a little bit. So the next key factor is ego baiting. A lot of DPS, when you challenge them for so long, they're going to start only focusing on you and not doing what's
True.
smart for the team.
Okay,
which
that's
leads
actually
to them
valid.
making careless mistakes and possibly even losing their life as well.
That's
Now, listen,
valid.
It's extremely important that you stick to the rhythm of your play style, so that way when he slips up, you get to capitalize off of his mistake. And if you didn't notice, he was so busy focusing me because of his ego, he didn't even realize he was safe inside of Invisible Woman's ultimate. Then he makes the mistake of backing out of it, making himself vulnerable, allowing us to get the kill. And don't forget, guys, the 3 keys are tunnel vision, ego baiting, and always remembering to stick to the rhythm of your game plan. If you're in a
That's actually some pretty good tips. Real talk, that is actually some pretty good tips. I gotta give credit. I like that one. That was a good one. Next.
I am saying that.
Wait, this is where the notes start. So crap. Okay, I'm gonna be honest with you. Crap never leaves me notes for stuff. I only get editor's notes if it's like spectating stuff, like a really long game, just things to like maybe keep an eye for. If like, oh hey, like there's this cool thing that like, you know, at this moment you might want to look for it. Crap sent me a thing and it says, if you want to see the original, it's even worse. How do you, where's the original? Did he link me the original? And then the next one says, it's a fucking wild take. Is it this, the original? Wait, what? What's the original? I'm just gonna watch this because Crap sent me it, but I don't know what's up.
I am saying that the more women who play video games are making video games worse. They are making the experience worse.
Hey, bro.
Oh, this is Quad's video, right? This is Quad. That's why I was a little confused. Is this Quad's video? Yeah, okay, so it's Quad stitching it. What the fuck was the one before that?
God, not this guy.
Wait, what's before that? Hold on. Wait, is it trolling? What did I just witness? It's crazy. Wait, wait a minute, hang on. Before I get into this shit, I want to know what the fuck am I looking at? Watch the OG.
After the last.
Isn't this the... Wait.
More women who play.
Wait, so it's this guy, right? Or is this a follow-up? It says, my thoughts. Wait, is this a follow-up to the original? Wait, where's the original then? Do I have the original? This is the original? I want to watch Quad's video, but I want to watch it first. I want to watch my own version first. Hold on.
Last loss in my rank game, I'm going to say something super controversial. After the last loss in my rank game, I'm going to say something super controversial. I don't
That is never a good way to start anything in the history of fucking ever, first off.
care. Agree, disagree, get angry, I don't care, go to hell. Y'all want to know what genuinely has made the gaming experience worse? More and more women coming onto the game. Yes, I'm saying that. I'm making that known.
Wait, they're serious. Wait, they're not... This isn't just like an edgy joke? This is dead ass?
Saying that the more women who play video games are making video games worse. They are making the experience worse. And here's why. Video games for the longest time was a primarily male-dominated
I feel like I don't even want to watch this. I don't want to give him attention. I'd be real with you, because like this is very clearly like you're trying to grift to a certain demographic to like get some type of attention. I'm gonna take a look at this page. Yeah, clearly, and this is trying to like break into either a new niche or trying to capture a small
hobby. That means that men are gonna act like men. They're gonna act like males because it's mainly been males. Just like
what kind of logic is that? The logic is, hang on, let's follow the logic. The logic is women shouldn't play video games because it used to be for men, and men can be men, and so they'll continue to be men. Are you fucking stupid?
if you go to a fucking sewing club, for example, that's a primarily female dominated industry. So the women are going to talk amongst other women like they would talk with women. They're going to act like women. Now,
I bet if you went to a sewing club, they're not going to tell you to get the fuck out because you have a penis. Are you fucking stupid? They're probably going to be ecstatic that you want to get into sewing. They'd be like, "Oh shit, really? Hell yeah, come join us." And they'd probably fucking treat you with respect and probably teach you a ton because that's cool. Because they normally men don't want to get into it, so because it's looked at as like a quote, like in your words, almost a girly hobby. So it's cool that you're not fucking buying into stereotypes and you have actually a heart and a soul and a brain and you don't have to follow the rest of the herd and you can do what you want to do.
Why do I believe that women coming into gaming is ruining gaming? Because they're acting like women and they expect men to act differently. Now, why?
This isn't even a good argument. This is horrible. You don't even have the heart and soul to be a grifter. You have to lean into that shit. This is like a 2 out of 10. If you're gonna grift and actually lean into it, so like say they're like worse at the games or something, or say like they're not as mechanically talented, like at least grift properly. This is a 2 out of 10. That's fucking blows. You can't even be a good grifter.
Why am I going on this whole rant? I just had a woman throw a game because me and
which, by the way, all of those things aren't actually true, but like at least like, you know, like you're getting into the shit at that point.
Everyone else on the team was asking her, how did you die in your cloak and dagger ult? They didn't have any ult counters. We weren't flaming. We were just genuinely curious because
that's never happened in the history of ever, by the way, almost. Like if you are mid-ranked game and someone asks you, how did you fuck this up? Or how did this happen? And you're like, I don't know. Like you're looking for a reason to flame them, just like throwing it out there. Let's not pretend. Like I've done it too. Like if I ask someone, hey, what happened there? I'm asking because like maybe there's a good reason. If you don't have one, then I can go to myself, oh wow, you fucking suck.
No way that she should have died. She took this as an attack, decided to go Adam Warlock, and then threw the game.
I don't believe you. I'm gonna be honest with you.
Probably also said
I think your worldview is so skewed that I kind of don't believe you.
Shouldn't have said this, but I don't care. I also said, well, I mean, of course.
Wait, should have said.
She took this as an attack, decided to go Adam Warlock, and then threw the game. I promptly also said, I shouldn't have said this, but I don't care. I also said, well, I mean, of course, I forgot. That's my apologies. I forgot that I have to talk to you like you're a woman and talk to you like you're a child. And then
You think you have to talk to women like they're children? You genuinely believe that? Did you not like have a loving mother figure in your life? Do you not have women friends? Do you not? Fuck, I mean, like do you not have a strong father figure? Like my father taught me like you should respect women, even if you're talking like old school, right? Like old school gentlemanly behavior. Like you don't look down upon them. You treat them with respect, and that's even like old school, right? Like you talk like old living, like before you even say like women are just as good as men, and like a lot of it is just stuff that you kind of been put in a box for most of your life, right? Like in your upbringing and like by society and etc. Like there are many things that both can do, right? That's so insane. I feel like I shouldn't even justify it with an answer, but like that's just disgusting.
She proceeded to throw harder, whatever the hell that means. And now,
I would have too.
Again, agree or disagree if you want. Women don't know how to take accountability. Argue with a wall.
You're not taking accountability right now. You just try to say that you were just asking about the ult. Bullshit. I've done it. I've done it too. Like if you ask somebody about an ult, you're typically, and like it's something bad goes down, you're typically looking for a reason to flame them. Like I bet there's more to the story. I'm gonna be real with you. I would bet, but good money, there's more to the story on this one. Because like that's not typically enough for someone to throw. Wait for Quad to review his game. Quad reviews it. That's what the stitch is. Oh, I'm so in.
The replay. She died because she walked out of her ult. I watched it. It's clipped. But because we wanted to know how she died, and I guess she just took it as an attack, she threw the game. If women are going to play video games, I'm not saying that they need to act like men, but they need to understand how men communicate. And if not, get the fuck back on Stardew Valley and Sims 4. I don't care.
A lot of I don't cares, not a whole lot of logic I've noticed out of this one. This is fucking stupid. This is genuinely, like, quite possibly the most, like, I don't say this lightly, and I really don't even like saying this in general. I feel like you got dropped on your head as a baby type of mistake. Like, good lord, what's wrong with you? How have you not had a single loving, like woman figure in your entire life to teach you that this is, like, completely wrong? Like, this is beyond incel, you know? Like, this is like choosing to be like beyond incel. You know, even incels have mothers, you know? Like even the worst incel loves their mom and understands that they're not less than being. They gave you life, you know? That's actually just insanity. Actual fucking insanity. All right, Quad, yo, rip this man apart. I need to know. I gotta see this.
That the more women
By the way, I'm just gonna fucking say it real quick. Rivals already has a reputation for toxicity and a reputation for having a bad community. The last thing we fucking need is something like this. Like, honestly, just get the fuck out. Like, I don't say that lightly. Genuinely, just get the fuck out. Like, I don't know what to tell you. Like, I don't think we need any more of this type of stuff in our entire society, period. I don't care if it's Rivals, I don't care if it's gaming, I don't care whatever it is. We have enough fucking hate and bullshit in the world. Yeah, if you get in a fucking fight with somebody on the internet, that's one thing, right? I've done it too. Trust me, everyone knows. I've had bad moments, everyone has. But there's a difference though between you getting angry with some random person on the internet, like over a situation, or getting mad, or having a bad, like you flame someone in a game. I bet most people here have probably flamed someone either publicly or privately in a game before, and having deep-seated hatred for all women that they shouldn't feel included. Because I'll be real with you right now, there's a very large percentage of women in gaming, and it's growing every year, and it's getting bigger and bigger and bigger, and that's amazing. And you shouldn't be being kind of pushed out, because it's already hard enough to like talk in a ranked game. It's already hard enough to deal with some shit. Like, fuck that. That's fucking ass, you know? It's like worse than caveman brain. All right, Quad.
Play video games.
Take the wheel.
Making video games worse. They are making the experience worse.
Hey, bro, is this women's fault, bro? Hey, bro.
No way that's the stat line. Nah.
I even found the
It's the actual game? No way.
game you were talking about. In a game where neither
I wonder if
of
Quad
your
has you think Quad has the replay code?
DPS go some type of anti-dive where Namor isn't banned, I might as well go at him. What's even funny?
Wait, hang on. Say that one more time.
Your DPS go game you were talking about. In a game where neither of your DPS go some type of anti-dive where Namor isn't banned, I might as well go at him. What's even funnier is not even a couple seconds into the
Nah, you did not get clipped off the map your first fight by a Spidey on Mag. You have multiple resources. Holy fucking shit. This has not happened to me since literally season 0, the first time it happened, when you go, oh my god. How have you not learned by now? It's season 4, about to be 5. Are you dumb?
For some reason you switched to Widow? I'm assuming you're spending your time typing instead of playing the game, or I don't know, not leaving Jasmine to solo heal.
You swapped Widow from Mag? And just sat there AFK? And the audacity. Dude, this would be in a spectating bronze. If it's spectating bronze, I'd be fucking laying into you.
You came back at 3:42 and AFK'd in spawn to 3 minutes and 3
You spent 40 seconds AFK?
3 seconds. Give
Brother, were you checking the Tinder? I promise you there's nothing there. I absolutely promise you. And if there was, within 2 minutes of messages, that shit's over. Wrap it up, buddy.
me a break. Watching this game in slow motion is even funnier. Alright, surely you'll hit a skill. Nope. Alright, will you react to this ult? No. And I actually saw the ult where Jasmine died. She overwalked where she was supposed to be and then just perished. And after that, the fight kind of fell apart. But you know what would have saved you guys? Maybe not spending an entire team fight worth of seconds inside of spawn as Black Widow. You might have 40 seconds instead of 10. In second half, y'all blame Adam Warlock, even though Thing 1 and Thing 2 jumped off the map
Wait, hold up.
first.
Wait, hold up. Wait a fucking minute.
Instead of spawn as Black Widow. You might have 40 seconds instead of 10. In second half, y'all blame Adam Warlock, even though Thing 1 and Thing 2 jumped off the map.
You guys were jumping off the map first, saying someone else is throwing? Bro, there's delusional. And then there's this. What the actual fuck? Are you stupid? Dude, I could tell from the first story that A plus B equals C was not fucking lining up. You know, we were getting 2 plus 2 equals 9. And I was like, wait, hold up. Math don't make math here. Right? What's going on? Something's wrong with your work. You got to show your work a little bit. We're looking at the work showing. It's not looking good. Self-fulfilling prophecy. Yeah, no shit. Brother, you guys see that Boger clip from a while ago where you got a game where somebody threw because they didn't like what someone was playing, and then he invited him after and asked the guy, why'd you throw? And he's like, oh, because you guys were throwing. He was like, nobody was throwing. He goes, well, yeah, but you guys weren't playing what I wanted, which means you're throwing, so then I just threw. And it's like, brother, you threw the game. You thought someone else was throwing, so then you threw, but you're the one who threw. They didn't throw. They kept trying. You didn't try. You can't say that you did. And then they're like, It's like making up a fight in your head and then getting mad at yourself at someone in your head for a fight that never happened.
First, then the other support goes Spider-Man. I think that this is by far one of the worst cop-outs I've ever heard. And what's even funnier is the same people that are telling you that you're wrong are the same people in your games gapping your shit.
Wait, hang on. What did that final stat line look like? I want to see it. What was his name again?
In a game where neither of your DPS go some type of anti-dive, where Namor isn't... I even found the
it's a 13
game you were
what?
talking about. In a game where neither of your DPS go some type of anti-dive...
There's another TikTok after this?
Banned,
Shut up. No way.
Banned, I
can't pause it.
Where Namor isn't banned,
I can't get
might
to it.
as well go at him. What's even funnier is not even a couple seconds into the match.
That's fucking crazy. That is actual fucking crazy talk.
Gapping your...
Brother, just wrap it up, man. And you know what, though? Let this be a lesson to people in the future, right? The worst thing is about this is it's probably going to get them some short-term attention. It'll get some short-term attention. Hell, maybe even get a view boost for a little bit. But, like, there is not a person on this planet that is going to want to come near you with a 10-foot pole. And it's like, you genuinely need to do some soul searching. You know, use some education, some therapy, whatever it might be. Because that's just fucking pathetic. All right, you said there's another one. What's this one? The audio is important.
I had 210.
Oh, no, this isn't it. You said there's another one. I don't know if I have another one. What's the third one that you guys are talking about? It's on Quad's page. Check mod chat. Yo, let me get a quad video. I love a quad video.
Oh, there's even more tea. So a couple hours after I posted that video, a couple of creators made a giant group DM for Capone to try to explain himself. For those that don't play Marvel Rivals, imagine just everybody in like the highest ranks just all in one group chat.
Hey, I wasn't there.
One of my mutuals,
To be fair, nobody can get a hold of me.
Pick and roll, was in a match with Jasmine after this whole debacle happened, and there was even more stuff Capone didn't mention. Like how he mentioned that women shouldn't vote. Like he said that to Jasmine. You didn't just say you need to treat women like children, you need to speak to them like children, then she decided to throw? Which the preface is, I'm throwing anyway, that's bad too. It was even worse. And while I was in...
You know what's funny? Whenever these types of things happen, there's always even more to the story that just doesn't, you know, you leave those little details out. So half the population shouldn't have the right to vote. Certainly a take. On what grounds? Education? Because I bet I could find hundreds, thousands of women that are probably way more educated and probably could tell me probably the capital of every state off the top of their head. I don't know if you could. I'm gonna be real with you. Because every third sentence was "I don't care." Not really the most well articulate. And also, there was a lot of cuts in that video too. So like, I know that it was probably a lot of takes. And I can tell you that as someone who's had to do those types of videos, it's kind of difficult to speak at the camera off stream and just, you know, talk from your thoughts or whatever fully. Wow. So I thought that there was issues before. It's even deeper than that.
In the call, I was with Potato TV, a known Australian streamer, incredibly gifted top 500 player. He then says, "Oh, well, actually, Potato, I don't really like Europeans on my team. You're the exception."
So I'm gonna just say I'm pretty confirmed in my theory about not being able to list off states and capitals. Just gonna throw that out there because last time I checked, Australia is not in Europe.
What? Not players with bad ping. Like, anybody can have bad ping. He doesn't like Europeans. At the end of all this, we genuinely asked him, "Is anything that you said, do you take any of it back?" And of course, he said no.
Doesn't like women. Doesn't like Europeans. Wow. Anything else? I need that gif of like the trash can. Anything else? This is why sometimes I always try to remind myself, especially as a content creator, right? Like I just see sometimes some wild shit every day. And I try not to ever take it personally, right? Because like these are the types of humans that walk among us. They get to vote. Just talking about voting. They get to vote. Someone who hates half of the population and just doesn't like Europeans. Crazy. I know who he voted for. I mean, I'm not trying to get too political in this because I always try to I think people deserve an escape from political shit a little bit. Obviously, it's very important though. But like, no shit. We all know the answer to that fucking question. You know, every day I feel like I wake up and I feel like we've lost a little more of our humanity. I feel like we've gone a little more crazy. You know. Jesus. All right, I'm moving on. Fuck that guy. Fuck that guy. I hope you enjoyed your 15 minutes of fame, because good lord, I hope it never happens again. All right, what we got? Oh yeah, I forgot about this one. Okay. By the way, as we're gonna fucking keep it moving. As a reminder, chat, All of this content is provided by you guys, aka you see funny, cool, stupid, whatever TikToks out there, and you put them in my Discord. Mods go through it, make sure it's nothing that's going to get me banned /DMCA'd, and then we go through it on stream to make sure, well, sorry, they go through before I go on stream to make sure nothing will happen, and then we watch it with you guys. So if you want to continue seeing these, and you enjoy it, the way you keep getting more is by throwing them in my Discord, and mods will go through it, and helps me out, because I'm only one set of eyes and ears. So if you like this content, keep doing that, because I appreciate you guys that have been doing it. All right. Let's keep it rolling.
210 players share their number of siblings in competitiveness. The more siblings a player had, the more competitive they seemed to be. Vanguard mains had the most siblings. Strategist and
I'm an old child.
Duelist mains were roughly equal. The players with the most siblings mained Venom, Strange, and Invisi-Woman, while Spider-Man and Magneto mains had the least siblings. Along with Rocket and Bucky mains,
Magneto and Spidey is like such a wild difference, because like super selfish playstyle, completely unselfish playstyle.
Along with Rocket and Bucky mains.
Huh. That was kind of cool. What scientific methods were used for this? Couldn't tell you. It's probably also a very small sample size, so you always take stuff like that with a little grain of salt. But I thought it was just, I mean, like, those are sometimes just funny to look at, you know? It's like, oh, that's cool. The guy ran a little experiment. That was his results. Is it actually true? There's a good chance it probably isn't, but, you know, who else is running those experiments?
Finally won, man. Hey, we kicking the ass right now. All right. Hey, also, next fight, we're chilling, bro. We got Bucky, Luna, we're in good hands. Oh, yeah, for sure, for sure. This is us, bro. This game is...
Grand finale.
Uh-oh. The key is to not tilt, though, off that.
My bad. I panicked. What do you mean you panicked? I'm getting banged. Yo, where's the Luna? Luna dance, bro. Hey, hold on me. Oh. Luna, where's my show?
Damn. Oh, that's tough. Hey, it happens, you know.
Don't even answer that. Don't even answer that.
It happens. Listen, man. I think most people have been there. Most people have been there. All right, next. Oh, I remember this map. And dead. Tim, is that you? Also, what was that strange portal, though? Not again. We all been there, man. We all been there. Next.
What is your crosshair? Are we serious? No wonder he's so bad, man. Half his screen is a yellow square.
What is this guy doing?
I thought that was me for half a second.
Can this spot, dude? A guy with a yellow box is actually pissing on me. Get this guy in eternity. He's the best player in the game. This guy's rage baiting you with his crosshair, and it's working, man. Like I'm actually full tilt.
Probably is actually.
Get this Spider-Man off of me.
The piss square.
Off of me. I'm playing no more. I'm playing no more. Yeah, no. I refuse. Orbed. Ha! Bye. Goodbye.
It was working.
I'm ulting him. I don't care. I don't care if he's dead.
It was definitely working then.
No, not again. Nice ult, pal.
Damn. I mean, hey, it was working. Just rage bait Spider-Man, but it fails. I guess those videos probably wouldn't get uploaded though. All right, next. Found a clip from my first match from season 0.
Go, Kylie, go. Good job, Kylie. You're doing amazing, sweetie. Wow, look at her go.
And then this is, so remember when Rivals came out, everyone was mad all the Overwatch players were playing it? And be like, oh my god, the Overwatch players are so sweaty. They're so annoying. This is why, because like, man, this is what everyone else looked like, huh?
That's what I needed.
This is Noel's essence removing here.
Maximum!
Hey, you stopped the ult. That's good. That's good. All right. Next. Real talk, I hope they do more events like this nightmare mode. Or the zombie mode. Jeff was so fun in this until Nightmare 4.
It is time! I have come to ease your pain! I looked you!
Oh.
You're not going anywhere! You're under my spell!
I still don't know what they were saying with like the resistance. You know what I'm talking about? I wonder if it'll pop up. Oh.
We're all dead! My love! It was the only way! The only way!
Aww.
The chaos finally faded. Peace at last.
That was actually really cute. That was really good. That was the real talk though. That mode is like probably one of the best modes they've ever added. And honestly, one of my favorite PvE modes from like a hero shooter that I've ever played. All right, next. Oh, it's muted. My bad.
Who are you playing with, sweetie?
Amanda.
Oh, who are you?
I'm Amanda. I'm 6.
Who are you playing with, sweetie?
All right, next.
I think I played this game with my sister, so I think she might have beaten some of these levels too. Because my sister has always been incredible at beating video games. She is incredibly
She's
skilled.
good with Monkey Ball with balls, honestly.
Oh.
And I think.
Oh. Next. Jeff goes to college. 3 quizzes, 4 assignments, day 1. I feel like it's been a bit since we... That's so real. They billed you 120 grand. That's fucking so real. We haven't seen a good Jeff video in a bit, like a montage slash like storyline video. So I hope I see more of those soon. All right, next. Whoops. I guess you ask and you shall receive.
It's gonna attack me!
Okay, next.
Oh my.
Oops, why'd I go my other monitor? Why did Gus just bark? There we go.
I don't like this breath. What the?
Wait, did he say I don't like this, Jeff? Wait, what?
I don't like this breath.
I don't like this,
What
Jeff? Gets eaten. Valid reaction? Question mark? Guy randomly says to you mid-game, yeah, I don't like you. Eats him, throws him off the map. Honestly, it's quick play, you know? Hey, listen, you talking mad shit in quick play? Watch out. Jeff, one of those few heroes you probably shouldn't be talking shit to in a random quick play game. You know what I mean? You probably shouldn't be talking shit in quick play anyways, but next. Okay, that's fucking peak. I was wondering if someone was gonna do anything with the zombie Namor one, because a lot of people were aura farming during those. All right, next. Almost done.
Trick or treat! Oh my gosh.
He's so cute.
I love your costume. Yeah. It's perfect.
Wait, I thought it was a dog. Wait, it's like a stuffed animal. I thought that was a dog costume for half a second. I'm gonna be real with you.
Fun?
Oh Jesus.
Yeah? Oh yeah. I know. Oh my gosh, that sounds so exciting. Well, let me give you a little bit more then.
Rice Krispie treats. Wait, who gives out Rice Krispie treats on Halloween? I mean, I wouldn't be complaining, but
Yeah. Oh, you want me to give some to your friend too? Okay, yeah. You can get some.
that's actually a fire Moon Knight costume
Oh,
though.
I do have a Snickers. Snickers are really good. Yeah, let me put that in there.
And got any Milky Way bars? Got any Milky Ways?
Oh yeah? What else are you doing? You gonna watch some horror movies tonight?
Oh, poor Moon Knight.
Oh yeah, no, I think I have some more left for your friend. Give me a second. Let me see. Oh yeah? Mm-hmm. Yeah, that should work.
A gummy bear? Bro, if you gave me a single gummy bear, I was coming back. I'm TP in your house. Okay. Next. Only got 2 left.
I am Ultron,
Oh.
the instrument of your destruction.
Wait, am I?
I am Ultron, the instrument of your destruction.
Okay, I mean this with all due respect. I after hearing that sentence, it didn't sound like him to me. Wait, that sounds like Jeff.
Oh, please spit on me. I'm Ultron, you pathetic organic life form.
I am Ultron. Beep bop boop boop beep boop.
Extermination.
Exterminate, doctor.
He's so damn cute.
Oh, that's cute. Yeah, I'm sure that a lot of V coding is required for Ultron, but I just wanted to say it. All right, last video, by the way. This is what I wanted for Gus! Oh, this is what I wanted to get Gus, but I couldn't find one. Oh, wait, is this just the shark costume and then they made him a collar that just says Jeff? Wait a minute. Because I saw on Amazon there was a Jeff costume that a Jeff costume, but it looked horrible. And then there was a shark costume that looked close, but it wasn't Jeff. So I was like, I don't know if I want to get that. Oh, I guess that's so smart. I could have done that. Shit. Oh, thought I heard something. But yeah, that's all I got for TikToks. Hey, if you want to see more of these, make sure you keep something in my Discord, and we'll keep watching them on stream. So thanks so much to the guys that have been submitting them. Cool. All right, that's what I've got for TikToks. Wait, did you guys? No way you found it. You guys found the replay code? Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. There's no way. Chat, I gotta go pee. Hang on. I gotta warm up. All right. Let's see what we got here. What do you think of the Prime? So remember that TikTok we watched earlier? One of my mods found the replay code.
3, 2, 1.
So this is the guy from that TikTok earlier who was said that women shouldn't play video games and also shouldn't vote or be allowed to vote. Is this really... No. Brother literally got cliff farmed the first 7 seconds into the fucking game. Brother, you really decided to shit talk this game. Brother, if I got clip farmed like this game doesn't exist to me anymore. It didn't happen. I would never talk about it again. Okay? Because trust me, I have a lot of people that try to clip farm me. If they fail, I talk about it. If they get the clip, I'm probably not talking about it. You decided to openly start a war with the internet where this is your first 7 seconds of the game where you should talk someone else. Crazy fucking work. By the way, I'm also hitting tab. Why is your rocket solo healing, by the way? Why is your rocket solo healing? Anyone got answers? So, like, this is the person you're mad at? You know? You said that women shouldn't play video games, but it seems like the women's the only team player that's willing to try to pick the best option to try to win the game, right? You're solo healing, or yes, rocket's your best option to try to heal everyone? Okay. I mean, I'd rather run solo tank. Oh, so we swapped off of Mag onto Widow instead of joining your second support? And then Quad was right. We just go AFK. We just sit here? For how long? Hello? What are you doing? Are you checking your phone? Hello? 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 So one of your teammates has decided, by the way, oh shit, I got it. The Iron Fist came back and went Luna. Meanwhile, you're fucking walking back and forward in the spawn room on Widow. You are the fucking government agent. How did you get to this rank? I recognize some people in this game. How the fuck did you get here? So you go back Mag after being AFK for the entire first minute of the game. Hit a shot challenge, level impossible. Okay. Where are you going? It is taking you 1 minute and 15 seconds to figure out what's going to play. And you think that women shouldn't vote? Brother, you can't figure out what you should be locking in a video game in 1 minute and 15 seconds. It took your brain that long to figure it out. 1 minute and 15 seconds to figure out what hero to play. Not even talking about the spawn in time either. Are we for real? This right here is an example of why everyone thinks Rivals is an uncompetitive game and that being high rank in this game means nothing. So by the way, there's people behind you, by the way, and you're playing Emma Frost, the best, arguably, anti-dive character, especially in the tank role. Maybe other than Thing, but Thing kind of is buns. You have decided to turn your fucking, what's left of your small brain off and W key at the enemy team. Instead of trying to punish the cap in your back line, and also there's a Spidey somewhere. I don't know where the fuck he is, but he's back here somewhere. Oh, he just dipped out. Alright. Nice E, by the way. So why aren't you holding space? Why are you AFK on cart? Why are you not holding space? Why are you not holding space? Recting the 25 months, appreciate it. Why are you not holding space? Did I just watch you try to shield a Spider-Man in the sky? You're trying to shield a teammate from a Spider-Man. The guy who, you know, like, is like 95% melee. Are you fucking stupid? I mean, we know the answer, but Jesus. Shield placement's kind of abysmal. Didn't call back your shield until now. Can you have a hard time hitting a fucking squid? Brother, I'm like half retired on this game at this point. Like, I play like less than 50 games a season. And if my gameplay looked this bad, I'd fucking quit. You gonna kill the invis? Don't even make an attempt. Your shield's also been there for about 9 years. I don't know if you forgot about it. You might have forgot about it because you know, it seems like you're forgetting a lot of things these days. Brother, you have actually been like a non-factor. The fact that you even probably have any kills, I don't think you've earned any of these. You have 0 final hits. You've earned none of these kills so far. Hitting tab, you have the least amount of damage other than your Rocket and your Luna barely on your team. And we haven't even got to the whatever this Cloak and Dagger ult is in the future that you get so mad at about. Like, you've been a non-factor so far. That was your first Eve hitting a bit. Nice job. Simpson sucks in the prime. Appreciate it. Yeah, we'll play Arc Raiders in a little bit. I need to do this community a service real quick. Why are you sitting so far back? You're playing fucking tank. You're playing Emma, and you're literally sitting on cart 90% of the time. Why don't you play support if you want to sit in the back and just sit on the cart the entire time, since you think it's so easy? Oh, is that a woman's job? Jesus fucking Christ. You gonna grab him? No diamond form, no reaction. Especially on his dive. No diamond form? Hello? What, did it take you fucking 16 years to do that? Bro, the whole Spidey ult went off by the time you reacted. Man. Jesus. Don't be silly, women aren't allowed to play this game. Oh yeah, with this guy's standard, actually at the start of the game, by their logic, if women weren't allowed to play video games, they wouldn't have had a support player. You would have went the whole game without healing, because 1, you don't swap. You played fucking Black Widow, and also 2, it takes you 19 years to make a fucking decision. The fact this is Celestial is bad. Like, I'm in Celestial because I haven't played in weeks. This makes me embarrassed to be in Celestial. Did you just not react to a fucking Namor ult? This thing takes 9 years to hit the ground. You literally have an anti, like, CC ability. And you just straight up don't even hit it. You tried to shield it. Bro, you got the mechanical skill of a fucking walnut. How the hell did you get to this rank?
Just leave it to me.
No, this is Celestial apparently. How the fuck did you get here? Yo, no, dead ass, you're playing Emma into dive, or against dive too. Like, you've got no value. Where'd you even diamond form into? I mean, I got the rocket, but like your backline ulted all with you, and your Venom actually got the good engage. Did you even need to ult that? You could have just diamond form and shifted her into the ground. What did you even just ult? What did you even see that you were trying to ult there? The retouch people? Because you didn't do that. Because you actually ulted before the invis even appeared. The invis came the other way, I'm pretty sure. Where's the invis? Did she walk by you or something? You just missed it? You never even saw her. She didn't even go by your screen. So we've had 2 wasted basically M ults and almost no impact other than 1 slam on the rocket. This is wow, this really is Celestial, huh? The rocket just walked through and ulted and just lost him it. That's crazy. Dude, this is the freest game of all time if you don't tilt like a little bitch. Like, real talk. Their team is ass. I mean, so are you. Why are you AFK on the cart while there's clearly a Spider-Man still behind you? You heard him. You saw him. Are you stupid? Why are you going to AFK on the cart? Are you being a little fucking cart princess? Are you a cart princess? Are you a payload princess? You can't help out your team? What's going on here?
Bad choice, kid.
You go to check your phone again? Why are you walking up to take the fight when you know that both your supports just died to Spidey ult? You don't have people. You don't have supports. Hello? You just fed your brains out. That was actually, I think, is that your first death? No, it's your second death because you got clipped off the map. I was gonna say, I thought that was your first death and you died because you have no awareness that your supports have been keeping you alive the entire time. Like, hard keeping you alive. Wow, I'm actually surprised you're walking forward with your Star-Lord ult. After everything I've seen so far. Wow, you notice how you're winning a fight because you actually did something properly? It's not like you had impact though. You just kind of did what you're supposed to do. Which is good. Like you should do that. But I would expect 10 times more out of a Celestial player, and I'd expect 100 times more out of a Celestial player who went on fucking TikTok with the fucking crazy shit you've decided to say, and this is what the game looks like. That was the first decent fight we've watched out of like 5 fights. Every fight should look like that. Another questionable ult, to say the least. So this is the cloak ult? Hang on, I want to see the cloak ult. This is the cloak ult that got you so angry. I want to see it. By the way, that's really not that bad. Hang on, I can't see the stuff on the ground because it's bugged out. Like, that was instant. Like... I want to see it one more time. There's gotta be a better angle I can get on this. Dude, the replay viewer in Rivals pissing me off today. Like, could they have rotated back this way instead? Absolutely. Does it fucking happen, though? Absolutely. You guys were also probably dead, though. Because, like, I can explain to you why you're dead. Watch this. So here's the ult coming in, right? Here's the ult coming in. Your Luna isn't fully in it yet. Right? Now they are. And the Punisher up here, by the way, would have died anyways because he gets pulled out of the ult no matter what. So if they died, your Punisher would have go down regardless, right? And the Star-Lord died, I think, right as the ult finished. Let me see. Yeah, he just fucking got annihilated because he got faded. He might have died even through the ult, to be fair. So like, is it a perfect pro level play? No, shit happens. Also, where are you going? Why are you running away with Luna ult still up? Where are you going? Wait a minute, hold up. Wait, hold up. I was too busy looking at this like famous cloak ult. Where bro going? What are you even aiming at half the time? Why are you shooting at like the mag 90% of the time? Where's bro going? Hey, just want to throw it out there. You do have your diamond form off cooldown. You know this, right? And they're playing dive into your backline, and your Luna ult is still going. And instead of playing in your Luna ult, you end up backing so far away that you get cooked by the Spidey. But you also don't even try to diamond form to save yourself or to kill him. Wait, hold up. Did I just watch a play out of the cloak? Hold up. I think I just watched a cinema. I think your cloak just took the pull to get the portal off.
Enemy in front of us.
I have not seen you make a heads-up play this entire game even close to that. So, the cloak that you hate so much that maybe did just make a mistake. They died outside the ult. It happens. Makes the heads-up read that the Spidey's coming running down main to stop the portal. Jumps in front of the Strange to take it. But it's women's fault, though. Okay, so the TP goes off. So this fight should still be happening, right?
One couldn't win without the other.
Oh, how did they not make the portal? Oh, the portal's too far. Oh, they got booped away from it. Also, by the way, I think the only person who even jumps through the portal to attempt the touch is Jasmine. Your Star-Lord ran main by himself. Wait, wait a minute. Hold up. Why is the cloak getting all of your flame? When we're coming back with portal, he sees his portal. He saw it. He could see your Strange is TPing, but he decided to run back main, and the Strange doesn't jump through right away either. He gets right-clicked out, to be fair. But like no one else even making an attempt. But it's all her fault? Also, you were dead, by the way, because you died 9 miles late. So then we swap sides. Alright, is this where shit goes south? What happens here? So we have Adam, Luna. Someone's going back to spawn all ready to swap off the Venom. You're on... Oh, they swapped to Widow. You're AFK in the corner here. Hold on, I want to let's take a little gander. What's going on here? Were you AFK this entire time? Are you typing Timmy? Are you arguing Andy? Adam, Luna isn't even bad. We know what we saw. We saw, what did we see? We saw
30 seconds before you attack.
Adam invis a few times in the tournament. We saw Rocket in Adam. We saw Adam in 2 support comps quite often this weekend. So we're just sitting here AFK, and then the Star-Lord jumps off the map.
I found a family out here in space.
Just leaves, says I'm gone. And then Widow jumps off as well before the game even starts. So wait, I'm confused though. Why are we blaming the Atom if other people started jumping off the map first? What's going on over here?
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Well, it seems like everyone's just done with the game. Everyone's jumping off.
Help get that vehicle.
Also, and we didn't even know what the comms were, by the way, until we found out later. We found out what the comms ended up sounding like. So, like, we have like no mental here. By the way, did they just run it down mid? What happened? So he comes back almost, it looks like, to maybe play. I guess. Or was this guy? Was he trying?
Help get that vehicle to its destination.
I think he was probably trying, right? Was he? Yeah, he's trying. Just gets rolled. Unlucky. But you're also gone. And I'm guessing everyone just started getting mad at each other, which is basically the rivals' experience these days. Like, I'm gonna be real with you, part of the problem. Like, you want to know why I don't grind this game anymore? Is because I saw that this was my game at least 1 out of 5 times. Every 5th game or so was this. Every 5th game was just like this. So, let's say in some twisted, fucked up world, right? It's their fault, right? Why are you not still trying to win the game, regardless? Why give up? Why be a bitch? Every game is winnable. Even if somebody on your team isn't fully trying, I've won games that are 5v6. If you're just that good, you can be that guy. You're hiding on second point, preserving your KD, so the stats look better. Let me guess. If it starts to move to second, you're going to move to third, right? Are you going to start moving towards third so the KD keeps looking good? We're hiding in spawn now. I mean, there's people on your team that are still trying. Oh, there was. But they're not anymore, it doesn't look like. So, like, I mean, the players are still walking out like they want to try. Or at least do something. But you're hiding in spawn room. You're just preserving stats. And they're not very good ones at that. You're actually stat padding.
You're halfway there. Keep going.
This is Celestial. Shit like this is why this game won't be taken seriously. And it's really sad. And to be honest with you, if it ends up staying this way and people like this aren't punished, maybe it shouldn't. Maybe it shouldn't be taken seriously. Maybe it should just, you know, be the shitty casual game that people hop in, play a little bit, and then hop off, and then that's it. And it will slowly deteriorate. Maybe it deserves it if this is what's allowed and it doesn't get fixed.
The vehicle reached a checkpoint.
But sitting in stat padding is crazy. So, that's wild. That's fucking pathetic. I don't know. I'd argue sitting in second point and third point and never even taking a single fight is more throwing than the people who jumped off the map once but then came back to fight again. I'd argue it's more, they tried harder.
Don't mess with the amazing Spider-Man!
That's it. Don't let anything stand in your way.
I'm gonna let the clock run out, just so you can see that it literally just didn't do anything, just out of the entire game. There should be a timer that detects that you haven't done damage in too long. You know? But especially playing Emma, like you can literally hard carry games in ranked on Emma. Preserving stats, like the only reason, like real talk, the only reason half your teammates' stats look the way they do is because they started just running it down because they don't care about their stats. Like look at this at halftime. Like look at the stats across the board. Healing, actually, they're out healing the enemy supports. Both your supports are. Kills wise, doesn't look too bad. Actually, these two were hard carrying your game. You didn't really have much impact almost at all. enemy team is getting hard carried by a Spidey, and you almost never made an effort to turn around and actually stop him, which you're playing Emma, which is probably the best thing you could do. You don't make an effort to. And if you're having a hard time on Emma for it, play Thing. He's super easy. You just jump at him and hit shift and he'll fall over. Which is like obviously not as good as Emma, but like you might not be mechanically good enough to play Emma. You know? She's a little harder now than she was before. But like looking at this right now, this is still a super winnable game. Even with them, all three of them jumping off the map at the start of the game, lock in, win, play better. That's gross. That's gross. That's gross. Pull your stream and said this is too funny. The reason why it's too funny is because when someone doesn't have content or isn't able to get their attention, there's a very easy way to get attention, which is to be extremely controversial. And in this case, it's to grift, right? Unfortunately, though, your heart and soul ain't even in it. Like, it's not even a good grift. So it's like, if you're gonna grift, at least grift properly. That said, though, it's clear not being able to get attention otherwise and make good content otherwise. This is probably the most that he's ever been talked about. Best content he's ever had. The most attention has ever been given. And in the content world, and especially in a world where views matter, numbers matter, this is probably going to be some of the highest stuff he's ever seen. But after that, it's GG. It's going to crash down. Because, like, even on the grifting side, like, there's no coming back. That's where you stay forever now. You know? He's done this for years now. I mean, I don't know the guy, right? But this is my first interaction, at least on Rivals. And it's like, well, now you just have to stay in on that. That's all you can do. And it's like, if you're doing years and years and years of that, it's like, then they already know. Like, that's the only thing they can do. And you just stay on the grifting route. And, you know, at some point, like, it just spreads through Rivals. And then people are like, yeah, I don't want to watch that guy. Fuck him. And you got to go to the next community, the next community, and the next community. Because, like, you know, you're not going to be able to break into a space where you're going to take off and be the next giant grifter, like content creator. Like, it ain't going to happen. You know, just ain't got the spark for it. I can see it, you know? So, it is what it is. I don't even like giving someone like that attention, but, I mean, this game's community's already been kind of a little bit cooked, and it has a reputation for being kind of cooked. And I think that's the last thing we need. You know? That's the last thing we need is more of that. Because, like, if you even hate watch, you give money, right? Like, you've heard me talk about this before. Like, if I stream on like TikTok or something, for example, you'll get like some 14-year-old that's scrolling by that's just gonna try to like shit talk everything you do, like how you look, how you act, how your gameplay is, whatever it is. But like that person constantly typing the whole way through, going fuck you, fuck you, fuck you, you're a piece of shit, means that it's more engagement. More engagement means the algorithm picks up on more of their content, which means it shows it to more people, which means it makes more money, right? It's why it kind of works. Like the whole grifting thing kind of works, but it only works to a point, and you have to actually be good at it. And then if you're not, you just, it just goes off a cliff, and you kind of just have to keep chasing like smaller pockets. But I mean, it is what it is. It's just really fucking sad. But at least this way, you know, you can kind of look back through and just like watch the gameplay itself and just be like, it ain't that good. You know, to publicly go out and start shit like that over that is just crazy. And I've had bad times, right? I've had times where I flame someone or I say someone's shit or whatever, it's like that. But it's different than starting a whole fucking campaign against them just because of one bad game. Where, hell, you didn't even fucking play very well, you know? That's fucking crazy talk. Anyways, oh, I forgot I had alerts muted from earlier when we were watching TikToks. Bad thing in the Prime. Cat Bun thing in the Prime. Socks thing in the Prime. Breck thing in the Tier 1. Polar Bear thing in the Prime. Bushy thing in the Prime. Boomer thing in 13 months. I think I got the rest of them, but if I didn't, my bad. It is what it is, chat. It is what it is. We live in an attention-based economy, so that's a good way they get attention. But the thing is, though, is you trade the short-term burst for long-term sustainability. Long-term sustainability in Rivals is probably out the window, unless it just stays with that the entire time. But that's okay, because it sounds like they'll just go to the next place and do the same thing again. So it is what it is. You know, it is what it is. What's up, Hayden? He just insulted you on his stream? Brother, I could not care less. There's a reason why I'm not watching him and he's watching me. Because I'm the known person in this scenario. I'm the person with a following, with a reputation. And that a lot of people trust. Nobody fucking knows this guy outside of saying some absolute ridiculous shit just to get people's attention on the internet. That's it. That's it. It's GG at that point. You know? That's it. GG's. Alright. You guys ready for Arc Raiders? Let's play some Arc Raiders.
Almost a whole